Let's do this.
Stuff didn't break this time. That's fantastic.
Wait until later on, man. With that being said, hello everyone. Welcome to Retro Book Club, where it's a
Drink
mess.
water, throws a block of ice at Toon.
Well, now that you say that,
Oh
Put him on ice.
My next stream is going to be called a Block of Ice Edition now.
season 3, episode 41, correct?
Yes, season 3, episode 41.
Awesome, because my heart's currently not in the right place right now, so I might not last too long. I'm very sorry in advance if I kind of abandon you guys midway through.
And take care of yourself first and foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, we got all 5 people this time. First of all, it's of course the usual Comic Games and Turn On Radio as your hosts. Hello.
What up?
Torture. That's what's up.
Not the ceiling? Oh, well, that's odd.
No, the ceiling crashed. Actually, funny enough, one of the buildings in town, the roof collapsed.
Oh.
So main road is closed.
It wasn't me.
In your town too.
In my town too. Yeah.
I think mine collapsed because a tree fell on it though.
I think the roof at our building is just bad.
No.
So, well, that mixed with winter. Take that as you will. But yeah, speaking of, we got more than just us two. We have 3 others. First of all, welcome back, Flameblood.
I'm back from being sick with COVID. You can't get rid of me, and I know you missed my voice. Also, I got a new mic in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, we will have a crispy sound in your voice. Second off, we have Veritasu.
Potatoes.
Fair enough.
Just
I'm sorry, I
spuds.
panicked.
My favorite spud.
I swear, you guys are drinking these days.
Wait, hold on. I'm not last? How does that happen?
Because we have a newcomer. We have MetroidMaster.
There, how's it going?
Oh,
How's it going, man? Welcome to the club. The Retro
Thank you
Book
very
Club.
much. Glad to finally be able to make one. Because work schedule.
Just be ready for mistakes to happen and things to crash and burn. That's
course.
Retro Book Club in a nutshell.
Depending on the game choices tonight, they're going easy on you.
I mean, I am a previous champion of Big John's Retro Battle tournament, so I'm used to things crashing and burning and being utterly chaotic.
So you're completely used to this. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep, MetroidMaster was one of the folks who came over from Retro Battle, as well as another player that we had a few weeks back, Infinite Mystery.
No, hang on.
Nope.
Well, while Toon's hanging on, I guess
Before we go, we have the games and we have the people. Nick, while I'm gone, list off the order, please.
And I was gonna steal that line from you.
I think that's why he came back.
Game order. Toon on radio. I accidentally spoiled that for a bit, but whatever. Game number 2 is gonna be from MetroidMaster. Game 3 from Veritasu. Game 4 from Flameblood. And we'll be closing out the night with my game for this week. So, I don't think Toon's back.
He probably won't be back for a few minutes. If it was a non that grabbed him.
Probably, but I can at least talk out this game a little bit. It's definitely a game that I've been interested in trying because it does look like my type of game. So I am glad to finally be able to give this game a honest try and
Sorry, I'm back.
see what it has for me.
You do realize when you say that it's your kind of game, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Sorry, what are we talking
And that doesn't
We're
ease our
talking-
worries
we're-
anymore either.
We're talking about your game, Toon, and I'm saying it in the most vague way possible by saying it's my kind of game.
about?
Which makes us worry more.
Now I can see why they're worried.
But it's not my pick, therefore you don't have to be worried.
I don't believe you.
That doesn't make it any better.
I know both of you very well at this, but I know Toon a lot better than you, so.
Fair enough.
Ow.
I haven't revealed the game though, so if you want to talk about it a little bit soon before we
Dude,
reveal
I
it.
only ever see Okabe here. I talk to you on almost a regular basis.
Right.
You can never make him happy.
Because I'm always dead inside.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna gift you a bunch of boxes and hope that makes you happy.
All right, you want to talk about the game a little
That'll
bit,
make me
Tim?
very happy. I was just basically going through a bunch of different options. I chose Dreamcast because, Dreamcast interests me.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
fair.
saw this game, and this game most certainly does look interesting.
Had you heard this game before you saw it? Like,
No,
while looking
not
for
in
games?
the slightest. Not in the slightest, actually.
alright, so this is going to be uncharted territory for you then.
Oh, absolutely. But
I'm sure this is uncharted territory for all of us.
But it does look pretty exciting
right.
to me. I hope you guys are ready for Rez for Dreamcast.
Everyone but Okami, anyway.
Ah, Rez.
That'd be interesting. Let me see if I can load in real quick. And why are controls not working? All right, hold on. I could swear I set these things.
This was NES, right?
This is
Nope,
Dreamcast.
this is Dreamcast.
This is Dreamcast.
Oh, this is Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm playing on a PAL version apparently.
Yes, because as far as I could tell, there was no North American release
okay.
for Rez, was there?
Not on
I
the. Maybe not on the Dreamcast. Wasn't there?
Yeah.
Was,
Talking.
PlayStation
This is integral to
2, I
this
Yeah,
think.
yeah. I
Imagine
think
doing
it got released on PS2, but not on Dreamcast. At least not in the States. So I had to grab a European copy for this.
All right. I think I got the game going.
On another note, real quick, Toon, by chance do you own the video game What the Box?
Ooh.
I don't, but I do know it. It does look interesting to me.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
In the little bit I played this game in testing to make sure it worked, I did like this game's aesthetic.
This definitely looks quite interesting.
Oh,
And Amer-
yeah. Other than the mic and other news, I have a Stream Deck.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. So now I don't have to spend $3 every month for the mobile version.
It's like Stream Deck has been like the most helpful thing for Retro Book Club. Like I think I've taken a screenshot of it before, but once Discord loads for me on mobile here, I'll take another quick picture just to show you how much I utilize my Stream Deck for what do you call it? Retro Book Club.
I just need to set up commands properly for my stuff. And I have, I think, 6 pages? I have either 3 or 6 pages, something like that.
That's what my Stream Deck looks like, specifically for Retro Book Club.
Oh, you have a big one.
Yeah, and I need a big one.
Hang on. let me see.
It's in the Retro Book Club text channel.
Oh, you have the XL version of Stream Deck, don't you?
Yes, I do have the normal, 15-button one as well, but that one's in storage right now, but I might be able to find some uses for it. The XL, though, is good for all my needs.
Mine's the one I have is the 15 button, the 3x5.
Yeah, that's
I got that one.
the normal one.
Yeah. That's the one I've got. I just need to set buttons up again because, well, I didn't like how I had them set up originally. Okay.
This
I
is
didn't
already giving
recognize
me
the
creepy
name,
vibes.
but I believe I saw on stream, I believe I saw John play this.
Also, maybe also Res Infinite. That's the one I usually hear more about.
Wait, how come you
That sounds
guys?
familiar.
How come you guys have English?
Wait, you have... Yeah, I just noticed that. Why is yours Japanese? What?
No.
He's doing a speed run.
Weird.
I mean, I don't think this is the kind of game that needs too much text, so it shouldn't matter in the long run.
Is there a system thing where I could? Let me try changing it to Europe and see if maybe it's multi-region or something.
That might be it. Anyway, while you're getting that fixed, I'm going to go ahead and count us down if everybody else is ready.
I think so. Looks interesting.
Okay,
It's really weird. Okay, go ahead.
starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Res.
Okay.
Hey, Toon, there's options.
Yeah, I'm gonna check these options real quick.
The immediate thing this game reminded me of
done that.
when I was testing it, was fuck, the name's escaping me for a bit. Panzer Dragoon. That's what I was thinking of. Panzer Dragoon.
Oh my god, this is probably the sexiest screen I have ever seen.
Never say it like that again.
This
Wait,
looks
I
so good.
Especially
Please
considering
don't.
what the res came with.
I don't want to think about this topic anymore. But
No, but I have to give him props. This option screen looks so clean.
like I said, the little bit I played of Res and testing, I liked the aesthetic of it.
Oh,
Like, it was one of those games I just kept hearing about, but I never did play.
There's a
I'll
how to play.
probably start out with how to play because I don't know how to play this. I'm pretty sure it's just move and hit A, but
It's a little bit. It's more of an on-rail shooter. So, you move your cursor around, and you can hold down the A button to lock on to enemies, and then you release it to fire at them. As far as I can tell right now.
alrighty.
Yeah, that looks like what it is.
Also, quick warning, I'm probably going to be coughing here and there because though I may have recovered from COVID, the after effects are still in my system, and my cough comes back after laughing a lot, which I have already done.
I'm very sorry in advance.
Hey, this is neat. I like.
I will
this.
try and mute my mic as much as possible when I start coughing, but I figured I'd warn you all.
Player level 2. And now we're looking on the side, so this is just giving me more feels of Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, I'm getting that like kind of Star Fox vibe because I grew up on Star Fox, but I'm like, oh. This
Yeah,
is also very like rhythmic, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was also feeling a bit of rhythm game in this for some reason. I think it's something to do with the music. It just feels like the kind of beat
Like,
you
you
would
just
hear
kinda
in a
wanna,
rhythm
like-
game.
Yeah, you just want to like headbang your way through.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, overdrive. Let's go.
Well, it's got a really nice feel to it.
Really
No,
nice.
layer level 3. I feel like I should have done the tutorial as well to get more of a feel for some of the more complex stuff you could do, but
Yeah.
I think right now, oh. Okay, well, that was a quick death.
I don't think there's really much too complicated, man. Just hold A, let go to shoot, beat overdrive, and then just shoot the network layer in order to reach the next level. That's really it. Well, actually, no, there's also like blue nodes that'll level you up. But that's really it. There's not much too complicated that it'll teach you.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's try.
perspective change.
Hey, you're probably getting the view from the side now.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna go back. What's traveling?
That might be like a more casual mode for...
Ooh.
In traveling mode, your player character does not take damage. As such, it is perfect for practice or just chilling out. That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's nice that they have that option.
Oh my god. Where's
Yeah,
this game
like-
been all my life?
Like, I could picture you're
Oh.
just putting this on essentially as like a screensaver.
So this game is touching my ADHD, basically, is the only way I could describe it. I could play this for hours.
I wish y'all could see my camera because I am like headbanging all the way through this. Oh, hey,
Yeah, this
boss,
is-
maybe? Like, this soundtrack is a banger.
Yeah.
It is good.
This is the kind of thing that, on one hand, I am sad that we didn't get it on the Dreamcast, but also it does make me curious how the PS2 one that we got over here is like.
I would assume it's pretty much the same.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's more that, like, is it the exact same? Is it like a port of this? Is it its own res game? But still probably just as good as what we're playing here.
I'm just like dancing along with it. This is great.
Oh gosh, yeah.
All right,
Whoa.
next level.
Off of me.
Layer level 2.
I like how every time you level up, you're basically get more polygons added
Right?
onto your model.
Yeah.
Player level 7, let's go.
Go
Hey,
ahead
yo.
and use.
And like the music gets a little more complex too. And it's like it's very much like this could like be in a game of Tron. Like I could totally see this in Tron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever have the Tron game on the DS?
Wait, there was a Tron game on the DS?
There was one on the DS and one on the Wii, except the DS one is the only one that had actual light cycle mini games.
The main Tron game I think of is the arcade one, the Snake-like game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was brought into the DS one, and you could play classic or more modern, or both at the same time if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I enjoy competitive Snake, like another an NES game that I know about because of Arcade Pit called Wits. It is a competitive Snake game that you can play with, I believe, up to 4 people, and the little bit I played with it is real fun.
I might have to look into that.
And as is being pointed out in the chat, something else that's neat about this game is how your attacks are like the music, like you're adding notes to the music.
Right.
Yeah, that just makes it even better.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like some other games. It's like kind of similar. Oh, yeah. What's this? Hey, yo.
This music getting funky though. Wow.
Ooh. Defend yourself. Oh.
And to layer 7 now.
Okay, so, boss.
Are you at a boss?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, no, I missed the
Layer
blue
10.
thing. Oh, well.
Here we go. Level 6.
I just got into layer 8.
No, this is... Y'all gonna like this.
Oh, I'm excited for it then. I would look over at the restream to see your feed, but also I kind of have to focus on my own game right now.
Oh, no, by all means. You're in for a fun time, though.
And you can do a lot
Did I
with
just get to the
wireframes.
boss? Uh-oh.
Layer 9.
Oops, 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 oops.
Level 7.
I think you picked a banger here too.
I think I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
think I
is...
did.
Definitely.
This might be one I'll have to finish on my own stream, like, later on. Yeah,
How many people here were familiar with like any Res game before this? It sounded like Veritasu was a little bit familiar with Res before this.
I knew of it, and I knew kind of something of what it was like. But
Yeah, I was in a similar boat there.
mostly I knew it because of the peripheral.
Yeah. I feel like that's something
I'm
we've.
not proud of that, but
I feel like that might be something that we've actually talked about on here before, but I don't remember if we did.
oh no.
90%.
Oh,
I think
Game
anyone
over.
that
What
I've
happened?
seen has just been on John streams.
How did I die?
Yeah, I took a death. I think if you get hit once, that's game over, because I took a hit and it was game over back to the start. I have.
Oh, wow.
I
Alright.
guess start
I
all
have,
the way
however-
over?
Yeah, let me
That's
try that again, because
What
that
it seemed
was-
like.
I'm surprised I made it to the boss without dying, or at least gaming over, but like...
I'm
Yeah.
halfway through the boss. Here's hoping it goes well.
Right? Ain't it, like, awesome, though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
You gotta really watch those little like green tentacle looking things.
Yeah.
that might have been what my issue was, because I remember getting leveled down, I was like, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Let's go.
I think I'm at the boss now.
Whoa. Okay, so that's new.
I'm currently in focus mode trying to take out this boss.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a wild whack here. Okay, cool, I did save. The system's trying to shut down, trapping you inside it. Defend yourself until Earth Giga is destroyed.
Which is
Or
a
self-destructs.
seems to be a little bit difficult trying to figure out what exactly the hitbox is, because I feel like I should be doing more damage than I am.
Oh yeah, I beat the boss before it self-destructed. Cool.
Nice.
Build it.
What is the overdrive?
I'm guessing it's like
shoots
a
everything on
bomb.
screen. It's like a screen wipe.
Yeah, basically a bomb.
I wonder if that would have done
Yeah.
enough damage to the boss.
Yeah,
Probably would have
I'm
at least
starting
helped
to
with
do
like the
but-
missiles.
I'll have to try that next time I get to a boss. Or next time I play this. Because I'm definitely hanging on to this.
Oh yeah, by all means.
Oh, there's score attack modes. Cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't.
Oh.
I can't read any of the modes.
I got hit, unfortunately. Yeah, there must be something I'm missing with that boss fight.
Is it the Area 1 boss fight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you have a very wide range of motion to look at, and it has like 6 tentacles to hit you with. You got to shoot the tentacles to knock it out.
Yep.
Because it looked like I could attack the boss, like, directly. So my immediate assumption going into it was to attack the boss for damage, and then the tentacles were basically just ads that I had to deal with so I didn't get hit and die.
Yeah, if you don't hit those, you're not gonna stay alive long.
Yeah. I mean, I was hitting them for a little bit, but I had a bunch on screen. I guess I just didn't get them all in time. That is one criticism I will
most of the tentacles will attack in like in pairs. If they start spitting, just try and hit them as much as possible at that point.
That is one criticism I will have with this game is how punishing it can be. Because, like, you have these different layer levels, so you would imagine, you know, if you took a death, maybe you'd have some additional lives, and you'd go back to the start of the last layer level, the one you're on currently.
Yeah.
But now you have to go through all of them again if you die once.
I mean, granted, the layers aren't that long, but still, yeah, it is kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's also, like, well, let's say 7 minutes of gameplay to reach the boss, just to die to the boss and having to redo those 7 minutes if you make one mistake.
Yeah, I'm back to the layer level 7 already.
Yeah, me too.
Failure? Oh, wait. Security system failure. I think I did it.
I'm in Area 2, layer level 4.
Area 1 log out.
Oh, nice. You got it.
Nice. Shot down 96.84%. Not bad. Support item 88.89%.
It sounds like it has
Level 8, let's do it.
sounds like it keeps track of your hit rate, much like Panzer Dragoon. They're level 4.
Not gonna lie, I think the rest of the games are gonna have an uphill climb to be as good as this.
Yeah, I
I'll tell you
agree.
my game won't be so bad, but I'm not sure if it'll beat this. It depends on your preference.
Yeah. Similar deal with mine, but then again, my game's always the wild card, so...
Yeah, we never know what
Yeah,
to
no one knows what to expect with you.
Yeah, it could be anything.
What did I submit last week? I already forgot. Was it a good game or a bad game? Who knows, really? It was a good game. Never mind. Because it was like the most normal game I had submitted in a while. Because it was just Donkey Kong Country 2 on SNES.
Yeah, Diddy's Conquest.
Yeah. Let's be real. That's like the most normal thing I've submitted in months.
Ooh,
But
God damn it.
it's like I'm becoming more human.
Looks like it's boss time for me now.
Ditto. I tell you, cracking the pieces off that shell is just so satisfying. It's like bubble
Right?
wrap.
yeah. Let's go on to layer 7. Do you get any special bonus for managing to hit all the enemies and not miss a single one?
Oh, I got a level down.
Oh boy.
Well, I've noticed that if you hit a whole sequence of enemies, what usually will happen is you'll get that'll give you a chance to get one of the blue things.
Yeah, I see one here on screen.
Oh, yo, I did some damage there.
Which I guess I just pick it up by just hovering my cursor over it for long enough.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like I always pick it up, so...
Yo, Tivo, welcome. Hey, go check out Okami of Games' channel, or you can check out both. But that's where Retro Book Club is being hosted.
There.
Have an overdrive. Area 4.
Should hopefully be closing in on the boss again. Is it this layer?
I actually
No,
have
it's...
a full overdrive.
Yeah, I haven't been using mine much at all. Been trying to save it for the boss.
What button is used for overdrive? Is it B?
It's B.
B.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's B on a Dreamcast controller. I never remember the placement of face buttons on a Dreamcast controller.
Oh, I think I'm
on
max
that
level.
controller.
It's your right
So
face
I'm
button, though.
basic. Max level is basically digital red monk.
Oh, I got destroyed.
Oh, when you level up, the sound of your attack actually changes. Cool.
Ooh, nice.
I didn't notice that.
Alright, rematch against this boss.
Oh, and apparently there's another level up I can achieve.
Yeah, Tivo, check this out. Hop over here real quick. Check it out. We're all playing this game for Book Club.
Okay, I think I just about got it.
Yeah, I seem to
There we
can't-
go.
I can't seem to get past the level, but maybe I'm doing the item thing wrong. Or maybe the items are like my health.
What,
So
the
I need to be
little,
hitting all
little
those.
things on the bottom left?
Yeah.
Those, when you fill up the meter, that's what levels you up to the next.
You do have to shoot the blue item to actually get it if you have doing
Yeah.
that.
That's 2 overdrives I now have.
Sweet. Score attack unlocked.
Nice.
Okay, this
Spears
boss
being-
actually looks kind of cool. Simple but cool.
Level 7.
Spears being made again, so let's break it apart and then probably get assaulted by more
okay,
tentacles.
there's my first level down. That was... Oh,
Yeah,
that was
right?
rude. That was very rude.
Oh god. Okay, I at least was okay, yeah, it does look like that white bar in the bottom left is your health. Because I took a hit, but I didn't die this time, so that's the assumption
Yeah.
I'm working.
What is it?
The bottom left meter.
Getting
is your
hit
health.
levels you down one
Okay.
rank.
Alright, so the levels will basically keep you alive, but if you don't have a level outside of that,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
take more hits and you're done.
I am doing
That hurt.
way better this time though.
Level down. Ooh. Area 2 boss is rude.
I think particularly being able, like, having an understanding of how my health works is making things a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because at your starting form, you can take one hit and you go down to just a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back at my starting form. This boss is rude. This boss is very rude.
I think I should have, as long as I get the boss on this attempt, I should have enough time to at least take an attempt at the stage 2 boss. Oh god, what is this?
Now I understand how this part works, but jeez.
Yeah, this
See,
is like
here's the
Groove
thing that I'm
Coaster,
not-
just insane.
Oh, level down, first form. What? Why did I level down now?
Focus on the
Oh,
moves.
actually.
Did you
You
take
must
the
have gotten
damage?
you took a hit from something.
I guess, but I'm still like, huh.
Oh,
There's a lot happening on screen all at once, so it's definitely very easy to miss something that might be happening.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm in ball form.
Yep, there we go. I leveled down now. Son of a gun.
Right now, you're the equivalent of Sonic with no rings.
There we go.
Yeah, this Area 2 boss is very, very rude.
At least managed to get the Area 1 boss down, so I'll be
Nice.
joining
Cool,
you
sir.
here shortly on Area 2.
The relaxed part of this game is gone. It is now panic.
98.42% shot down. Nice. 92% support item.
And I'm dead.
All right.
Area 2 unlocked. Score attack for Area 1 unlocked.
Okay. Yeah. Be very careful with the Area 2 boss.
Well, is it like about 10-ish areas again?
Yeah, it's 10.
Alright. So
But you've got to be fast on that boss. It is not like Area 1. It was holding your hand. It stopped doing that after the fifth layer on 2.
Looking forward to it then.
Oh, but there's so much stuff to shoot. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait till you get to the boss.
Oh god.
Then there will be plenty to shoot. Plenty of things that will also shoot you.
Yeah, there are 2 bosses. Something else.
Oh, I know I was playing hole in the wall.
That's illegal.
I'm tempted to replay Area 1 just to get my levels back.
You can try score attack as well for Area 1.
True, that would get me my levels back still.
Depending on how score attack works, yeah. Might be worth trying considering we've got about 7.5 minutes left on this game. So, you may want to take that into consideration.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna hang on to this game.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying this. This might
Yeah,
be
this is
worth
awesome.
a full playthrough later on.
this is, if it came out over here in the States, I would have definitely called it a must-have on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Could be a must-have on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, or maybe check out Res Infinite and see how that game holds up.
Yeah.
All right. Boss time. Let's see if I can beat it this time.
Here we go.
Layer 4. I think for my part, I'm gonna have enough time to take one attempt at the boss, let's say.
Oh crap.
Whew.
Let's get another level up. The more health I can have for this supposed very tough boss, the better. Oh, I didn't mean to use their overdrive. Oh well. Oh, this is an interesting attack pattern.
Oh, yeah, one tip with the Area 2 boss, when you are quote-unquote trapped, you can turn around, but only do it when needed. You'll figure out when it's needed.
Okay. Good advice.
I think I'm almost done with this boss. I got it down past half health. I think I'm starting to figure out how it's supposed to work. And I've got one overdrive left.
I'm gonna try traveling.
Ooh. I have become transcendent.
Get ourselves an overdrive. Make it for the one I accidentally used because I fat fingered the button.
Oh, this is different.
Oh, that hurt.
They're level 6.
Alright, let's see this boss.
Looks like each of the layers are getting longer, so I may not have all that much time for the boss.
The layers do get a tiny bit longer the further you go.
I think I got it. Hey, let's go.
Hey, nice.
Good work.
I believe 7 and 8 aren't very long. It might be 8 and 9.
Okay. They're both of which are areas I haven't gotten to just yet. I'm in layer 7 now.
Shut down 97%. All right. Oh, that's cool looking. Play area 2 unlocked. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and...
This hectic is all hell?
Just fight those guys over and over again? I'll take that. I will attempt to take that anyway.
Oh, and it changes the artist and the track. Oh, that's cool.
Layer level 8.
Okay. Let's get at it. Let's go
On
to it.
layer 8, you're gonna get basically like a, not necessarily flower enemy, but an enemy that opens up with more enemy laser things.
fun.
Wait for it to fire a laser and shoot the laser.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah,
Right.
I can see where it's
Am I
not.
actually doing damage to this thing?
Yeah, no, you gotta get rid of all its laser turrets if you want to actually try and destroy it, but you gotta do it before it closes up.
I don't even know. It doesn't even give me an option. Oh, this is a little bit different. Whoa. Hi.
Then again, I don't know where everyone is, so.
I'm on layer 1 of stage 2.
Yeah, I'm approaching the boss. I think I'm gonna have like a minute to fight the boss before we hit 30 minutes. So I can at least get a basic feel for the boss.
It definitely takes more than a minute to fight that boss.
Yeah, I can imagine. It definitely took me more than a minute for the first boss.
Yeah, comparative, the first boss wasn't so bad. This one is on a whole new level.
Oh, yeah.
I might try it for a little bit during the break while we're in between games.
I had 2 blue things and I missed the second one.
Because now I'm real curious. So I might as well utilize the time I have. Oh, I think I'm entering the boss. Initialized.
Oh, there's a possible blue
actually-
item that is that's worth 2. That's cool.
I love the transitions between the layer levels. It's really
Yeah.
neat.
Honestly, staring at this for too long might actually be harmful, though.
Yeah, this is probably a game you'd want to play in short bursts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's really designed for it.
Yeah. This is just open each of the
Okay,
locks.
I'm back at the boss.
Yeah, you got about a minute left to try to fight the boss.
I'm not beating this boss in a minute.
Yeah, I'm on level 5 already. I'm like, oh, boy. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, yo, they got shields? Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Now that I actually know
I
how to
might be able to
fight
take
this
it.
thing.
I'm close.
Yeah, you're getting close. I guess the boss's health is getting real low for you.
But I see why they're
Alright.
like, oh, you need like a good sound for this, because, woo, buddy.
Imagine listening to
loving
this
it.
just with just amazing headphones, though.
Oh, yeah.
is
I mean, I'm
so
using.
cool.
Oh, I got hit. All right, I better be careful.
But now, are we back to breaking walls? Oh no, there's the core. So, but I hit the pause timer. Please stop. Thank you. We hit
Time
time.
up.
We hit 30 minutes.
Good stuff.
Wow, man.
That's
And I'm a ball
fine.
again.
That's a start if I ever seen one.
Yeah, pretty banger of a start.
All right, well, we're
Yeah.
gonna take a minute break, and when we come back, it is going to be Metroid's game. So we'll see you guys
Hey.
soon.
All right, so with
I'm
that,
afraid,
I'm gonna swap systems here real quick.
Go right ahead. Meanwhile, I think I might be down for one more game.
Let me swap to the StarTech, and I guess I will load into my game.
We'll wait for a bit. We're taking a small break, and then you can introduce the game. So, when we're in between games, I'll usually run like a 1-minute break, and then once that ends, we'll flip over
So
and
basically just describing the game and my experience with it, more or less.
more or less.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about it, basically.
Okay.
It's kind of a lead-in. It can be a personal experience. It can be a joke. It can be whatever.
Just don't launch the game until you've said the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, now that I think about it, can you imagine if this game actually had custom song mapping as an option?
Oh, yo.
Res, that would-
Imagine that game is multiplayer.
Get the modding
Oh,
tree.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, can we please get like a? Oh, actually, I might have to take like a Res Infinity then.
I was gonna say I'm not a
Yeah.
coder, so don't ask me.
Well,
Someday.
let's talk a bit about our second game for the night from MetroidMaster. Your first game here on Retro Book Club.
Yeah, this is my first. It was kind of interesting. So this one I've seen run. The first time I saw this, I saw it run at, I believe it was either Awesome Games Done Quick or Summer Games Done Quick during a block. I was like, oh god, this game looks really flippin' cool, and I would love to play it sometime. And eventually I did, and I did it on stream, and it took me a bit. Had some really fun clips from it. But it ended up being an absolute blast. A certain runner by the name of Kumba would definitely enjoy this one, or Kumba. So,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so this game is Rockman 4 Burst Chaser Cross Air Sliding.
Oh no!
We got a Mega Man ROM
yes.
hack.
It's
Yes,
it's a
BCAS
Rockman. I'm always scared.
owns.
I am not good at these games, except for somehow Mega Man Zero, and I don't know why.
That's
All
interesting
right,
because
well,
I find Mega Man Zero the hardest one of like the
Okay.
franchises.
Let me clarify. Not necessarily Mega Man Zero 1. Specifically, somehow 2 and 4 being the easiest, of course. But somehow I'm good at 2, or at least I used to be.
The only Mega Man Zero game I've beaten so far is Mega Man Zero 3 because I beat that on a sub choice recently. Thanks, Polk.
So I'm sorry. What's the name of this game one more time?
So this
Rockman
is-
4 Burst Chaser Cross Air Sliding or X Air Sliding.
Yep, or we just shorten it to BCAS because BCAS owns.
Cast, yeah.
So, Burst Chaser, basically, you're going to get much faster movement speed with your running, your climbing, stuff like that, your firing, and then air sliding's kind of self-explanatory. You can do a slide in the air by doing your normal slide input. So think of it as like an air dash, and you're going to take a lot of advantage of that
Yeah, I
on
think
here. This also has a lot of fun like music references to other games in their stages.
I played a little bit of Rockman 5 Air Sliding, which hence the name also has air sliding.
Yeah, it's a very fun time.
Is it for NES or?
This is an NES game.
NES.
Thank you for the raid, Den of Games. How was Shin Megami Tensei 5? Saw a little bit of that earlier today. Looks like everybody's got the game up, so...
It's got different music.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic, especially if you can pick out some of the references.
Progress and Death, that sounds like Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah,
being
that's cool.
being a Mega Man game, go ahead and go to the boss select and highlight the Robot Master you want to start with, and we'll do the countdown from there.
All right, sounds good.
Tempted to go. Oh,
This
Oh,
is
boy.
this is a powerful color palette, though, for the boss select screen.
I know nothing
Yeah.
about these early games, so I don't know where I should start.
Yeah, same.
The general starting point in Mega Man 4, I can't speak for this one because it's a ROM hack, but the general starting point is Toadman because he's got the easiest boss pattern. But I think that's not the case in this one. I think I'm gonna try Dustman first.
I'm starting with dive.
Okay.
I'll try Toadman.
I'll see what happens at Toadman.
All right.
Same.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rockman 4. BCAS.
BCAS owns. Let's do it.
All right, start is select.
Oh yeah, you move real fast.
Yeah, you're gonna move.
Oh, that moves also very fast. Oh boy.
Oh my.
And I'm already dead.
That sounds about right.
You have the charger?
Apparently,
Yeah, you can
I did
start.
not jump high enough somehow.
Okay, you do.
Son of a.
Oh no. Okay, that is safe ground though. Oh dear.
You'll
Safe ground and a
I
Mega Man
personally
game.
enjoy the music for Dive Man stage. It's very near and
Why
dear
is
to
there
my
an-
heart,
I'm dead
even
again.
though I haven't played the game much. Hello, controller?
I don't see this lasting very long, if I'm gonna be honest.
I don't.
I think we're gonna
Hold
get
on.
at least some time out of it. For sure. But
I
it
can't
is,
even get past through the first quarter
Dude.
of this level.
My
it is
controller's
definitely not.
working. Hang on, I gotta go dig out another NES controller.
Oh. It is definitely not entry level Mega Man by any stretch of the
No.
imagination.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
3 deaths and a game over already.
I'll take that extra life. I think I'm gonna need
One
it.
sec.
We were also talking a little bit about how this game was in a retro battle match because there's a number of Mega Man ROM hacks that show up over there, and apparently this was one of them. Oh yeah, I should probably use my air sliding a little bit more often.
Yeah, air slide's gonna be very useful. Why is my
That's in the
NES
name.
controller not working? Hold on.
Wait, how do you air slide?
Just
Down
Jump and
and
fly in the air.
yeah,
Down and jump.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
This
I
game
wish I knew
does.
that sooner.
This game does do something with health pickups that I do like when Mega Man ROM hacks do it, which is it doesn't take up time to pick up the health. You just pick it up and go.
Yeah. No, it's very useful to have.
Wow.
All right,
With-
I bet
with-
I gotta find another Nintendo controller.
Very speedy.
All right, I'm at the
air
boss.
sliding, it's actually somewhat possible.
Air slides.
All right,
Air
let's-
slides? What are those? Son
Okay.
of a-
Oh God. I think this fight is doable, but oh, the other thing to keep in mind, because it's a ROM hack, that probably means damage tables are altered. So, for example, if you're going after Toadman and you beat him, may not be Brightman as your next robot master. Somebody else might be weak to Toadman's weapon.
I might change to. Let's try Ringman.
So that's game over number 2.
Hooray, hooray.
This is not a good start for me.
I know how you feel, bud.
Yeah, this, yeah. I think Dustman's doable here, but it is an uphill battle. Oh, especially if you make yourself invincible like that.
And one up. That's cool.
You son of a knockback, man.
Oh no! Damn it! You had 2 blips of health left, and then you made yourself invincible like a jerk. How dare you? Ah, I'm mad. That doesn't mean I can definitely get you, though. Do I have an... Okay, yeah, I do have another extra life in reserve. Like I
Knockback, man.
Like I make
made it
man.
to the water and the
Knockback Man, he's my favorite robot
and then immediately
master.
died.
I might go after Toadman next, just because I'm curious how that's going for people.
That stage
Not
is
good.
not easy.
I haven't even made it to the boss.
Dustman's... The stage itself wasn't that bad. It's Dustman himself that's being the problem for me.
I'm thinking about
Yeah,
going to that
the
one
boss
next game
patterns
over.
are a little tougher as well. So it's like you
One
gotta
put
remember to
health back.
take full advantage of the burst chase and your slide.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah,
Stupid. No.
What is Burst Chase?
It's just basically that extra speed. So you gotta play
Oh.
around with the higher speed and be able to air slide.
Yeah.
So when you were like saying the name of the game again, I thought you said First Chaser, not Burst Chaser.
Burst Chaser. Yeah, the
Game.
because the section on Dustman's section ability is like really strong. Okay, I got him that time.
That's my second game over.
Look, you did grab the pack yourself. You could be playing alongside us.
I don't like this game.
Okay.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of these kind of games. I'm not good at them.
So, yeah, exactly. Dustman sucks. Alright, Dust Crusher. I'm gonna take an intentional on Toadman because I'm down to my last life, so I want some lives, but I want to at least give Toadman a try to see how that goes.
Have fun traversing through the stage.
Have fun with the platforming.
I should at least have time to try out all the stages.
Yeah, at this rate, yeah.
I would say you like the music for Dive Man, so I very much enjoy it if you recognize it.
Oh, I didn't know you could stop the air slide just wherever you wanted. Okay.
Yeah, probably by
Yeah,
changing
you
direction.
Yeah, just change direction. We'll cancel it.
Yeah, it's not. You're not committed to it, thank God. This is no Castlevania.
Woo! This fish has got my number.
Might make things at least a little bit
You
easier.
might want to change your number if a fish is getting your number.
All right.
How would a fish get your... You know what? Don't answer that.
1-800-FISH out of water.
Okay. I'm
That just reminds me of a Sea of Thieves joke. Call 1-800, screw your sloop.
Yeah, so funny thing, I had picked this one because I'm like, my first choices had already been done. I'm like, well, I want to do something kind of unique. So I'm like, why not do this? Because I remember having fun with this on stream, even though it was difficult.
Yeah, you had a few different Metroid games on hand, which we've had at least a number of them in here before. I figured,
Yeah.
I figure being a Metroid speedrunner, you and Flameblood are gonna get along real nice because you're both big fans of
That
Metroid.
reminds me. So how do you feel about Metroid Fusion?
It's a very fun speed game. I actually run it.
Have you ever tried getting a randomizer for it?
I have, not in a while because it was still early beta when I was playing it, but it has been quite interesting.
The one I have is still like early beta, but do I have a seed for you?
Is it the seed that we did on RBC or is it
It's
a
the
different?
seed that we did.
Yeah, I love that one because I just went in some nonsensical direction and found Speed Booster at the end.
Yeah, I remember. I was so upset when I found it.
Well,
was
I
like,
managed to
why
actually
is
get
it
that
here?
E-Tank. Holy shit. Was not expecting that.
Hey, Metroid, are we going to Daytona?
Oh yeah.
Daytona.
I knew you were gonna recognize it. I knew someone
Daytona.
would. All right,
Go away.
Finally making it to Dive Man.
Got the snail.
I
Okay.
decided for the son of a. Please leave me alone. I'm fragile. Ow!
You're a fragile speedster.
God dang it!
Well, I have reached Toadman, so.
No.
All right, let's see what you do.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, that I don't like.
This game is 100% not box safe.
Oh,
It doesn't
That
seem to
plus
be very
Toad Man,
hard to
hell
stay
yeah.
either. Gosh dang it!
so Kami's already down a Robot Master.
I am down 2 Robot Masters currently.
Oh, 2 Robot Masters.
I also got-
I just finished Dive.
I also
be
got
nice.
I also got Dustman down.
Oh, nice.
What the? These things chase me. No, I hate that.
All right, since you were talking about, it, I'll give Dive a shot.
Yeah, like I
it's
said,
fine.
I think you'll enjoy the music.
Yeah, Daytona.
Right?
I'm just gonna sit here and listen to Daytona. I can't do this.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I'm done. I can't.
Oh no.
That's what.
Ugh.
I mean, it's a Mega Man ROM hack. I expect if you're pretty familiar with Mega Man games, you'll have a good time with this. If they're not generally in your wheelhouse, you definitely struggle a lot more with them, which is entirely fair.
Honestly,
Definitely not a
just
beginner's Mega Man.
Honestly, just the Zero games and ZX.
Shoot, I feel like I should have picked something different. I feel
Nah.
kind of bad. But...
No, this is
don't worry
normal.
about
This
it.
is
Yeah,
normal.
this is very normal around here. You
Yeah,
should
the-
see how many times I get yelled at for the games that I pick on here.
Look, I
Also,
will
what
certainly
else
say
is
this.
normal is closing the content and then Retro Art crashing.
Are you gonna? I think I know what you're gonna say, Toon.
Sorry.
Take a wild guess.
At least it's not Bratz the movie, the game.
Thank you. That is the cool thing.
Hey, you know what? We could be painting a wall.
Oh my god, the wall, the painting the wall was so good.
Yeah, but
That was if I remember correctly, that was the last RVC I was on.
It might have been, yeah, because that was when we had Flintstones for Sega Master System,
Yeah,
and
because I believe right after that I got super busy with work and then I got sick.
yeah. And somewhere, and it might be in my chat, Polk is screaming.
Okay, I'm
Sorry.
Oh god.
about the wall. Explain the wall to me.
Okay, so this is for Flintstones for Sega Master System. The first stage, you have to paint the wall. You have to get every single pixel of that wall. If you miss even a single pixel, you cannot clear the stage, and you are on a somewhat strict time limit. I think as long as you're taking the proper steps, you can get the wall done pretty consistently. But you also have a kid that is causing problems for you, because they will make some drawings on the wall that you gotta paint back over. And there's also two layers. So you got your bottom layer that you can easily reach, and then you have a top layer where you need to take the ladder with you. I missed that life.
I almost threaded the loop, or threaded the needle, and then I died. Oh man. Drill Man stage is something else. I think drill is. I forget if they actually changed the boss weakness order for this one. So I'm just like,
yeah, I haven't tried to go after any weaknesses, so I couldn't tell you.
I'm abusing the hell out of Turbo.
Yeah, the point of the matter is, don't worry if your game ends up not going over so well with others, because that's pretty normal. In fact, it's not uncommon for people to pick games because they know it's terrible.
Oh yeah, I have a history of picking troll games.
Yes.
So I went to scroll up to actually find some of the messages for the wall, the ones that had made us laugh before we started that night, and found out, no, I was on another time after. That's when we did Sonic Spinball.
Oh, and also, for people who haven't seen it yet, considering it's also a Nightbot command, in my Twitch chat, there's the wall, for those who have not seen it.
Good old wall. That's called getting wall to a whole new level.
all right.
Okay, to be fair, Cobra Triangle is a good game.
Yeah. See, I'm not wrong on that.
It is a very unforgiving game. I think that still stands as one of the hardest NES games I've beaten, but it is at least a good game, I would say.
All right, so dive does not beat drill like in vanilla. So.
Oh damn. Oh well. Oh god, whale. Fuck it. I'm just gonna use an E-tank. Oh god, that is a lot of suction power. Okay. Well, I see.
Yeah,
that's how we're playing it. So much for that E-tank.
Yeah.
In the
I
back.
think I'm gonna go ahead and bow out for the rest of the night. I'm sorry, guys. My heart's not. in
You're
it.
fine.
That's okay.
Yep. If you need to bow out, nothing wrong with that. Oh, I hope you feel better soon, Toon.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, we'll try to survive. Let me go ahead and hide your stream. I figure. Let's go till, say, does 15-minute mark work for people? Because I think Flameblood's getting tired of the game. But
I stopped. I already stopped.
Yeah.
I'm right now scrolling to find when we did the wall.
Okay.
Because there was a message that made me really made me laugh a lot. I don't remember where it was.
I'm gonna at least give Drillman an attempt because I managed to reach the boss. I will likely die because I have no lives and no E-tanks, but
Right.
I want to at least give it a go. Although it looks like this is going by okay so far.
Yeah, drill stage isn't too difficult, I want to say, but Like some of the others are definitely like some doozies. Where
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta, like really.
the stage is hard, but the fight itself against Dive Man's pretty easy.
Oh yeah, no, Dive's pattern is not too difficult once you like really start figuring out.
Yeah, I don't think it differs too much from just his vanilla pattern too. Like there's
No, other than the fact that he just jumps up after you once he gets right under you.
yeah.
So
I
that's where
see.
you gotta take advantage of the slide.
I see Veritasu's trying out the second half. I'm actually gonna let the timer run a little bit past 15 minutes because I want to see Veritasu attempt this part a bit. What's the state? Has anybody tried Brightman yet?
Not yet.
No, I haven't.
I'll give it a try for a little bit while I'm watching Veritasu try to go through Dive Man.
Yeah, Consort, I wouldn't really call this like a race. It's just more like we're all just seeing how far we can get and like enjoy the game.
Yeah, that's basically the sum of it. We're just hanging out, playing games that we find interesting or
All right,
terrible
so let's see what we
or
got.
It's a show and tell.
yeah, Secret Santa.
Okay, Dive does not beat Toad either. Oh, this would be fun.
Okay, let's not shoot out the lights this time. That would be a smart idea.
It's show and tell, and sometimes people. bring
I'm
their
sorry.
garbage.
Did you just compare RVC to Secret Santa?
Yeah, yeah.
This is a pretty shitty Secret Santa.
Well,
I never saw what you were getting. Could have been Cole.
That's the point. It's Secret Santa. That's the point. I'm getting. You know, in some of the games you've put us through, Cole would be preferable.
Ouch!
Damn.
but fair.
Oh no, there you go. It's Secret Satan.
Okay, that's much better and makes more sense.
I'll take the damage tank. Alright, I see Veritasu got slaughtered, so
Yeah.
I will go ahead and stop the timer here. I think we had some fun with this though.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, that's fun. We got to Daytona. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we got some Daytona on stream.
We went away to Daytona.
Alright, well, when we come back from break, we will be playing Veritasu's game next. We'll see you in a bit.
That's a game for people with Twitch reflexes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch reflexes and also a fair bit of Mega Man experience, because
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I definitely suggest, if you want to try this ROM hack, it's something where I'd suggest at least playing through vanilla Mega Man 4 first, because it's a significant enough step up in difficulty. I have a Mega Man 3 ROM hack up my sleeve to use sometime in the future. I didn't pick it for this week, but it is probably one of the hardest Mega Man ROM hacks I've seen out there. So,
Yeah,
you know it's going to be a
considering
good
the
one.
competition.
Okay, so Veritasus is also an NES. Is this a ROM hack or is this a straight NES game? Because I probably might have it on my EverDrive.
I would assume it's one that you would have on your EverDrive, but if we need to take
there's a good chance you do.
if we need to take a little bit more time to set up, that's fine.
Oh, I mean,
but-
I'm not swapping systems at least. So.
Okay.
Whoops, that's the
Well-
wrong controller.
Might as well stop dancing around it and talk about it with Veritasu's game, a popular game, I'd say.
Yep.
One I haven't
Well,
beaten yet.
Let me ask you fellas a question. You like trouble?
I like trouble.
Well, I'm telling you, you got trouble. Right here in River City.
Okay.
Has
Oh.
trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for punk.
Cool. What?
It's River City Ransom.
Ah, okay. Huh. Fancy that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting worse.
Well, I've been playing through River City Girls too, and I'm like, you know,
Yep, there it is. I guessed it. I knew it.
I
I still haven't even finished the first game.
need to check something really quick.
it's worth finishing. I
I
love
need,
the
I
second
need to
one even
finish
more.
River City Girls. I really need to finish that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually played River City Ransom. Funny enough.
I played a little bit of River City Ransom, but I haven't beaten it. I still have to try the River City Girls games.
I played Ransom with a friend of mine some time ago, and I don't remember what we played it on. It was alright.
See what this game is called, because for some reason River City Ransom is not in the Twitch database, which is really
There were two versions of it, and neither one of them are in there.
The closest one I see here is River City Ransom Underground. And I see River City.
No.
Like I type in. Let's see, unless it just wants to pop up for me when I retype it in.
Holy crap! You're right.
Yeah, I was checking to see if they put the Japanese version in the Twitch database instead, but I had to check what the Japanese title of the game was.
I think it's Downtown Neketsu Monogatari.
Yeah, Downtown Neketsu Monogatari, which I do see Downtown Neketsu Monogatari. Fuck it, I'm just putting it as retro. I don't care enough.
I mean, that's what I've been doing.
When in doubt.
Because I'm playing all retro games. But yeah, no, this is definitely a fun time.
All right. Okay, I am ready to go when everybody else is.
I think I'm ready. I'm on
pretty good.
Game mode and character select here.
Actually, gonna get over to the go ahead and advance a few screens because you also have a plot line, and after you see the plot line, you get to the actual title screen of River City Ransom.
Okay.
Well, you see it for a bit, and then you actually get whatever. I'm just gonna do the countdown, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. River City Ransom.
Right,
And I'm immediately getting the oh my god.
It just throws you in there. Okay.
Yeah.
No start button. It's just nope. You waited there long enough. You're starting.
All right.
Now, even if I haven't played River City Ransom, I have played a game that seems to have taken a lot of inspiration from River City Ransom with some of its mechanics, which is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and that is a real good beat 'em up. Go play Scott Pilgrim vs. the
And
World.
one of the DLC characters is hilarious because they never finished him.
Yeah. Yeah, they just never they just didn't finish Wallace. Oh yeah, that's also a good quote. A good thing about River City Ransom is just all the quotes from just all the generic enemies.
Barf.
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 Mama.
Here, let me bonk you with this stick. Bonk.
Oh, I should probably watch my
I'm
health.
already about to die.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dash.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can double
good
tap
to know.
to dash. A is your punch, B is your kick. Pressing both of them at the same time jumps. Let's buy some food. I believe dying
you can dash jump too.
Yep. I believe on death you lose half of your money that you have, which I think if you hit select, it switches between your health and your money displayed on screen.
That's correct.
Yes, it does.
Oh, and there's like a little menu thing too. Level.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
just.
such a wild idea for Technos to go, you know what we should do? We should combine a beat 'em up and an RPG. Basically.
Yeah, because that's like one of the big mechanics is you
worked out for them.
You go into town
Oh,
and all the food you buy, like, not only does it do the thing you expect, which is to increase your health if you're getting low on health, but also it ups your stats.
Ah.
Nah, darn it.
I don't have encyclopedic knowledge on what each food item does, but you generally want to be buying some food. I'm gonna have some money on hand in case I gotta do a little bit more healing later. Another thing that
waffles.
another thing I want to get to is the boss music, because the boss music for this game is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Generally, if you're on a screen where a boss spawns, you just keep killing enemies until the boss appears. And I believe Moose would be the first boss, is that his name?
I think so.
I can't remember where he is, so we'll at least get to see him. How am I doing on money? $9.25.
Yeah, I'm just like buying all the food that I can. Oh, I guess I didn't get anything off that. Let's try the hot chocolate. Defense went up. Okay, good. Defense is nice to have.
Defense is
All right.
always... Oh, God. Also, an interesting of note, I believe one of the bosses in this game is the Double Dragons.
Yep.
Oh, really?
I think it's one of the last bosses. You just fight them, and it's the Double Dragon theme and everything. One of those interesting things. Okay, so the screen I'm on, I believe is the screen with the first boss, so I'm gonna be taking an attempt at that at least. Not sure if that's gonna be a good idea, if I should go get some more health and just things in general. But, well, I guess the boss is here, so that's what we're doing now.
I'm just
I don't have enough
hitting
of
all
the
the places
sushi.
to eat.
A roll.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that wasn't too bad of a boss. Stop already, you're hurting me. Going into the mall areas is also good, because I believe that's where you respawn on death, is the last one you were at.
Yeah.
Alright, what does the pepper beef get me? Stamina 47 up.
Mama.
Max power 1 up.
2695 dragon.
Up, stamina up, max power up.
Really, I feel like the game. It's really at a disadvantage until you get some of the attacks like dragon feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I'm gonna be flying blind on where those are for the most part. River City Ransom has been one of those games that's kind of been on my radar for a while to finally finish, but just never got around to it.
You can buy it at the bookstore in the first mall.
Ah, okay. How much?
It's about $27.
I bet you that's the one shop that I decided to skip.
Yeah, I skipped that one because I didn't have any money after buying all the food.
Alright, time to beat up some twins. Benny and Clyde. And I got my shit kicked in!
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
that's
this guy
about
coming in
normal.
with a chain? No, man. Dude, yeah, I'll Belmont on you instead.
Did you get a whip?
Yeah,
I
got the whip.
guess some chains?
Yeah.
Hey, so I got a question. Speaking of Castlevania, so if in Castlevania you've got all those sub weapons, does that make the whip the dom weapon?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I knew where he was going with it, and I hate it. Because you're not the first one to ask, Pat.
Hang on. Actually, I'm gonna unpause since there's no enemies on screen so you can enjoy the music for a bit.
Yeah, I'm already liking the chain weapon here.
Oh yeah, the chain weapon's
It's
one of the best
busted.
things.
Alright, I forgot you can just pick people up. If they're not dead yet, you can just pick them up and,
And you can
use
just-
them as a weapon.
Yeah!
And I think Moose does come back every single time that you come back to that, so you can beat him up repeatedly for his money.
Oh, whoops. Forgot the Nightbot command with that.
Oh, but he beat me up. Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to fight the, I tried to fight Benny and Clyde, but I almost immediately ate shit. So, it did not pan out well for me.
Yeah, they're not that easy.
You'll oftentimes find yourself wanting to grind for money just so you can improve your stats, get a bunch of upgrades before tackling some harder areas.
Oh yeah. And this is one of those games where you do feel the increase in stats.
Yeah.
Like you go from basically getting your butt handed to you a whole lot to just plowing through people.
Alright, so I'm at $11. If buying that book is a recommended thing to do, I might actually just try to grind for that. Possibly buying some food in between.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Darn it.
I bought too many damn pancakes.
So I like how one of the first things I can buy here, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say mag and not rag, but scandal rag.
No. I think that's what it meant to say. You know, that's what they call it sometimes.
Another interesting fun fact about this game is it's one of the early-ish game where you got to see a butt scene.
Yeah, that's true.
When you go take a shower.
Oh.
Okay, I just responded them all. Okay, yeah, I lost.
Go to the
Yeah,
sauna and you
again.
feel refreshed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just about at 20 bucks now, so just slaughtering moose over and over again is paying off dividends. And enemies only take a few hits, and even moose barely lands a hit on me.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got a hold of me, and that really hurt.
Yeah. Especially since you can all... It's also in a area with a giant gap, so if you're not careful, you can fall into that and just die.
I'm gonna try beating up the small fry over here near the bookstore.
Alright, Moose. You wanna go round 12?
Oh. That's what you mean by picking people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 28 bucks. We'll see if that's enough.
You know, play River City Ransom, pick up guys.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I will eventually get around to...
Also just block my stuff.
Yeah, that... Sometimes you'll run into the problem of just enemies just really liking to block. So that is something that gets annoying.
See if I can.
Okay, so what book did you say it was?
It's
Dragon Feet?
the if you want the rapid punch, it's Stonehands. Rapid
Kick is Dragon Feet.
yeah.
And I think
Well,
there's...
I just almost immediately died after already dying because I got infinitely stun locked and thrown.
I think early on, or late into the game, you can also get a 3-hit combo for weapons. But that's not... Oh, well, there goes one of the guys. You will be missed. I lied, you won't be missed.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's try that again.
drink the coffee to heal up a bit.
Yeah. Ow!
Alright, so just grind the money to get the books and stuff. And try not to get killed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Don't be afraid to spend some of your money on just buying health, because you can at least still up your stats through that. And also you're gonna lose a bunch of money if you die anyway, so you might as well put that money towards something. Let's buy an eel. And let's go ahead and buy a
It's always nice when they
squid.
just run up to you. It's like, yeah, come within chain whip distance.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let me Did I get everyone? I guess I did.
I guess I should stop punching when I, you know, bought that book on kicking. Wow, yeah, you
the
are...
only like similar
cool.
game that I've played is like Super Dodgeball, and I've only played like a little bit of that just to test out a cartridge I got for it.
I mean, Super Dodgeball is part of the same series, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Super Dodgeball is fun, but it takes learning to learn how to play that game.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Particularly like I'm thinking like particularly the special abilities, because that's the kind of thing that you would probably not easily figure out unless you had the manual. Where like you had to take a certain number of steps forward and then throw the ball. Like who does that? How much money do I have? Can I go into the bathroom? I'm asking the important questions here. The answer is no. Okay.
Let's see if I can.
Because the point I'm at is about the point I played in River City Ransom.
Oh shoot, not enough for any of it. I still need like another $1.50.
Have you? Uh-oh. Have you fought Moose? Oh, I'm dead.
I don't think so.
Okay, there's a screen, with a giant pit, and in the background there's also a sign that says Men at Work. If you,
Yeah,
you pass by that...
I think I got slightly past there and then got my butt handed to me.
Okay, that screen that I just described, if you keep killing enemies there, you will eventually run into the first boss, Moose.
Gotcha.
And he's not a super difficult boss, like he's definitely tougher than your average Joe, but compared to some bosses like the duo that I was trying to fight earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And being a boss means he also has a bit more money on him, so and since bosses can be refought, makes for a decent early game grinding spot if you want to get some money.
Dude, this guy keeps decking me every time I grab the chain whip. I'm out of here. Get out of here.
You don't need his company.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go back to Mao's.
Some more.
Get some pepper beef. Number 25 up. Max power 6 up. I think max power is maximum health.
Think so?
In terms of the stats. But you know, I'm never gonna say no to more maximum health. Fuck it, let's try the twins again and see what happens. Benny and Clyde once again. Alright, well, one of them's already down. Now, how much money do you give me? That's a pretty decent amount of money, all things considered.
Alright, I got stone hands. Let's drink some coffee and get back to fighting and see if I could get all the books.
Oops. Right.
Alright.
Round
Go
it up.
enough.
And if I leave the screen, come back. Yeah, so fighting the twins is probably going to be my grinding spot for a little bit now, because you get about... Let's see, I'm at $10.40 currently.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to equip the stone feet. Or the dragon kick, or whatever it is, whichever one it is that you...
Yeah, I bought the stone hands and I read the book, so I'm like, alright. Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah, I gotta still
That's
do that.
funny. He just like machine gun punches. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Give me that money.
Okay, so you get about $7 each time you fight the duo, which isn't bad. Okay, so I assume that's under belongings. Oh.
Which money do I have? 485. I could probably
There we
get
go.
a little bit
Use-
more, which I would prefer to.
Alright, I've got dragon feet now. Yeah, there we go. There's the dragon feet.
I've been like way too focused to say anything.
That's
Right.
fair. Is this a place where I can buy food? Merv's Burger Joint.
What's our timer at?
We're 16 minutes in, currently.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that is one thing that I do, I'm not big on with this game, is the game doesn't really tell you what stats you get from, some of the food until you buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much would have to make your own table.
Yeah,
Or look it up online these days.
yeah. I did buy some food to go, so maybe that'll be helpful. Buy some more pepper beef. That was good for health, though. And stamina, max power is maxed out. And I'm broke again. Alright, maybe I should go try to find some other bosses now. Unfortunately, I don't know where to look. So I'm gonna be wandering around aimlessly. Dragon Kick is gonna be helping a ton, though. Basically
I
just...
know eventually you have to backtrack because eventually you got to go back to that park where the bathrooms were. Don't think it's until you fought another boss or two.
I found the
Basically
Homeboys
until you
turret.
start getting into the lieutenants.
Yeah. Well, looks like a pit I very much do not want to fall into, so we're gonna do not that.
I'm just like
Place I can
machine
go
gun
into?
punching everyone that I run into. It's kind of fun.
And we're not... Oh god, now I have to deal with the platforming in this game. Ugh.
Oh, you don't have to do that much. Thing. I have zero. I have zero stamina.
Go.
Uh,
You might want to fix that.
yeah. Didn't you say pepper beef was really good?
It seemed to be pretty good for me, so...
Okay, so
Drink something real quick.
I have hardly made any progress. I beat Moose, but I lost all my money because I have died several times. So I'm not making much progress.
If you can consistently beat Moose, that's probably going to be the place to start, because since you can refight him, you can do that to build up some money and thus build up your stats a bit.
Apparently that's not working either. I suck at these games, in case you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'm usually
Well,
hit or... I tend to be hit or
So you
miss
got
on
a
beating
lot of
Moose.
stats to try to level up, so when you start out, you're really weak.
Yeah. Oh, I got tossed into the tunnel, and I'm dead. Alright, that didn't work out.
Going on my,
How much money do I have?
You got a
$8.
strong throwaway tunnel. You can get the go to the special store.
Yeah, well, I get the impression I might have gotten there a little too early.
Forget if you
Got
fight
it.
Blade or Zombie around there.
Well, since we're here, I might as well go fight Moose again. Toss you as well for good measure. Yeah, Moose stands no chance anymore. Let's try over... That is not a place I can go to. Okay.
There we go.
Alright, I need some more. I need some beef.
all these guys walking within whipping range, just Yeah, here.
Maybe do a little bit more backtracking. I'm back to generic dude's turf. Which is a fantastic name, by the way. Generic
Right.
dudes. I think there was a spot in here I could go into. Somewhere around here? Was there? I don't remember anymore. I think this might actually be right... Yeah, this is right back at the start of the game. I've just gone back to the beginning. Wonderful.
Here's Moose. Okay. As I proceed to just
Yeah, since,
bullet punch him.
yeah, since you've got the 3-hit punch, Moose shouldn't be too difficult.
Duh. Put me down.
Let's buy some more food. Let's buy some more waffles. That sounds like a good plan.
Need food.
Agility up 1, strength up 1, stamina up by 32, max power is maxed out.
Oh, waterfront mall. Hey, I made it to another mall.
Nice.
Okay,
Let's
aggro
see.
boost defense. Good.
Indian lore, wow. Nuclear spy. So I wonder what these books do.
I could not tell you.
Oh, let's try Scandal Rag.
See what happens. They're not super expensive, so I don't expect they're going to do anything too mind-blowing. But
Right.
that might be nice. Might be like a small stat boost or something.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, that's weird. I came to the place where Moose is. Nobody's here.
Okay.
Like there was just nobody.
Just a ghost
Something
town.
like that happened to me. I went across the screen, then back, and then two dudes just ran up from behind me and threw a box at me.
So you caught them on
Ooh,
a slow day.
Fancy stuff. Let's try the salad patty.
Give me your money. How much money do I have? $10. Go up the stairs, please. I think there was another place I hadn't gone to somewhere down this way, because I think I went up at the first opportunity and ended up finding myself in very strange territory. I might actually not have a choice in that. Okay. Yeah, back to the Jock's Turf. I managed to have enough time for another attempt through here. See where I find myself.
How am I doing on status? My defense is like way up, higher than everything else.
Max 9.
Do this stupid ass platforming again.
Oh, my defense is up to 29.
Capital Avenue Bridge.
Okay. I think I'm done with this game. So far, I'm liking it, but I think the color palette's actually giving me a headache.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Back in, now in the mob's turf, which means, I'm probably gonna need to start getting ready to get my ass handed to me. Oh. Maybe not, maybe we're good. I think we are close enough to time that, either going to the full 30 or, oh wait, I hear a boss. Mojo!
Oh, hey, you found Mojo.
See how much of a fight you'll put up. As I just toss you. Oh, come on now. Don't be like this. Blocking all my attacks.
Yeah, I don't have much money. Let's go fight the let's go fight the guys and probably lose.
How much money does
Yeah,
Mojo
about
give
like-
me?
Die here. Oh,
From
shoot.
15 to 18. Yeah, there's better places to grind. Yeah, this is definitely the furthest I have made. The Roman cow! Oh, hell yeah, I could buy some lasagna. We got stamina up. Max power's maxed out. Well, that was lame. Nero pizza.
Yeah, that's like...
Stamina up. Max power 9 up. Okay, that's pretty good. What about cola float?
Sandwiches. Merv's Burger. Let's try the Mondo Merv.
Defense, stamina, max power. Alright, cola float's pretty good. Up to my maximum health and up to my defense.
Oh, hey, I beat him.
Oh, did you get the duo?
Yep.
Nice.
Minnie and Clyde.
Balls.
And then I ran into a wall and died.
Impressive.
Honestly, that happened to me 4 times. I'm not gonna lie.
40
That's
up.
something you always gotta be careful of in this game. Just accidentally running into a wall and eating shit.
That's the problem. You're telling me to
Right.
be careful.
Yeah.
Unless I'm playing Metroid, I'm not being careful.
Hmm.
And that's saying something.
I mean, I'm in the squid's turf, and... Oh, well, that guy's fallen for a while.
It's kind of neat that you can actually change the difficulty level mid-game.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's
interesting.
kind of neat. Yeah.
But I think that's kind of neat. Some forward thinking. No, game's too easy, bump up the difficulty. Game's too hard, bump down the difficulty.
I love the fact that in Merv's Burger Joint you can order a smile.
Yes, and I believe it's free.
It
You
is.
can order a what?
A
A
smile.
Oh.
I found Benny and Clyde again.
Which is actually a thing in Japan and McDonald's. It's on the menu.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's parodied in Yakuza as well, because there's a place there called Smile Burger, home of the free smile, as it's called in game.
That's funny.
Alright. I'm basically in completely unexplored territory for myself, so we're just gonna figure things out.
Yeah.
Oh, I found River City High.
I can't get in yet.
Yeah, I think I gotta go beat a bunch of bosses before I can get in.
I'm
you
just
know-
like back on the money grind.
How much money do I even have? I have $24. I should spend that before I die. But
That'd be advisable.
okay, I can't go that way.
Yeah, before you die and get bumped down to $9.
It'd be more like 10. Probably more like 13 since it cuts it in
It'd
half.
probably be about 12 or something like that.
Let's see, from 27, probably down to like 13 and a half, roughly. Yeah, 1370.
Save states, tests it.
Oh, I can buy a chicken?
A whole chicken. Nice.
I want combination. Chicken. Oh wait, no, I know what I gotta buy.
I want a combination of whole chicken plus egg.
I gotta buy the Chickwitch.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's what it's called in game.
I know it is.
Alex ate the Chickwitch. Weapon 1 up. Stamina is maxed
Did
out.
they bring the Chickwitch back in River City Girls?
I hope they did.
Probably. I don't remember.
That's too goofy of a name to not bring back.
You know what? If I start playing that on stream, I guarantee I'll eventually finish it. Because right now I haven't touched it since I purchased it.
It is a fun time.
Yeah.
And I like
Honestly,
the second one even
streams is
better.
what's going to get me to actually finish a lot of my games. RPGs is a different story because I feel like that's going to take too long.
Yeah, RPGs are definitely a bit longer of a slow burn. Although one of the games on my list of games to beat this year that I beat like a week ago now was an RPG. It was Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, nice.
So
I tell you, an RPG you should try sometime. Maybe I may bring it to the stream at some point. You should try Legend of the Ghost Lion.
what's that
I
for?
haven't heard of that one.
That sounds familiar.
That's on the NES, actually.
Interesting. Yeah, I think the one NES RPG, like if we're talking like a turn-based RPG that I've beaten that I can think of is it's Mother 1. Like I haven't really touched any of the Dragon Warrior games, nor have I touched the original Final Fantasy. Anyway, we hit 30 minutes.
All right.
All right, good stuff.
The majority of the RPGs I've actually completed and 100%ed are Mario and Luigi RPGs.
Well, hey, they're good RPGs. They're fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Most of them are good anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Well, when we come back from break, we will be playing Flameblood's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Whoa.
Right on.
And this is N64 if you want to start setting that up, Metroid.
Yep.
But yeah, Legend of the Ghost Lion, it's basically, because it focuses very, very, very heavily on summons, because you as a main character can't really fight very much. So it's almost like a simpler and easier Shin Megami Tensei in a way.
Huh.
Alright.
Well, ever since December, I am not used to staying in a call this long anymore. Or this late, anyway.
There we go. Okay. N64 is hooked up.
Well, we still got a little bit of time on break before we reveal what we've got next.
All right. I'm guessing.
Honestly,
probably will. Also
because of Toon's choice, I don't think mine's gonna end up in anyone's top spot, even my own, but like, mine probably won't be at the bottom of the list either.
No, you're expecting.
We haven't had duds.
You're expecting like mid tier.
Somewhere like that, like at the very least, like in the middle specifically, like out 3.
Oh, you want to repeat the game you were mentioning, Veritasu? Varant's asking in the chat, what game was an easier SMT? Yep, thank you.
Legend of the Ghost Lion.
I feel like I might have actually heard of that one before. If it's one of the ones I'm thinking of with... I might recognize it for the box art. I'm going to look up really quick.
Yeah,
before.
you would, if you see
It
the box
sounds
art, you would
familiar.
recognize.
Yeah, let me see, verify.
It's very late 80s.
Yep, it's exactly the box art I was thinking of. I'll throw in the Retro Book Club room. So at least recognize it off of that. And I will go ahead and throw it in the box art in the Twitch chat for folks to see for themselves. Anyway, with all that said, let's talk about our 4th game of the night from Flameblood.
Okay, so some time ago in RBC, what was it? We played the original Harvest Moon. I believe it was Toon that brought that on, right? I don't remember.
I think it was Toon. It might have been you. I can do a quick search.
It was not me.
Okay.
It was not me, because if I would have brought up my Harvest Moon game on, I would have started with my favorite at the time. That's not what I'm doing here.
Yeah,
This
it
is a
was.
Harvest Moon game.
It was
but
Toon.
It's not my favorite.
It was Toon. Season 3, episode 28.
All right, this is one I will actually have to put on my Everdrive.
So I was kind of hoping Toon would have still been here for this, because we're playing Harvest Moon 64 for the Nintendo 64. And as far as I know, the tutorial is actually a tutorial. In the original Harvest Moon, it was pretty much, hey, go talk to people. And everyone got stuck. Because you had to talk to a specific person to get, I believe, your watering can. Then you had to talk to another person to get some seeds. And then you could go to your farm. Everyone got stuck. And Toon majorly got stuck. Because he could not figure it out. And he was, I think last 5 minutes, he only just figured it out.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of talk to this person, talk to that person.
I do not know for sure, because I have not played 64.
So we're loading in?
I'm sure the tutorial is better.
This one is step.
It's open. I have never played a Harvest Moon game, so this will be interesting.
All of
They're
my
very relaxing. Think about it's kind of like a farming simulator and a dating simulator in one.
Ah, okay.
Well, I guess a farming life sim with dating sim elements.
That's even worse.
Hang on a second here. I might need to jump through a few hoops here because I'm seeing the same thing happen to Veritasu.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going back to the other one.
Yeah.
What happened?
So hold on, I'll take a screenshot really quick.
This ought to be good.
Yeah.
So this might be kind of fun for a friend of mine because she's very into I don't know if she's still in chat, but she was very into Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the title.
This was one of the big inspirations behind Stardew Valley.
So Flameblood, you have the title screen up, right?
Yes.
This is what it looks like for me.
What the hell is that?
Oh, it gets even better. Hold on.
No.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, what?
Let me give you a snippet of the attract screen.
Oh, what the?
Oh my.
I don't think your emulator is working.
No, I'm gonna switch emulators, and the other one should work fine.
Which one were you on?
I was using what I usually use for N64, which is Parallel in RetroArch.
Yeah,
okay, that's probably why. Yeah,
seems like it's working.
Use the other one. Use the other one.
Yeah. Well, the other one.
There's a reason I don't use that one anymore.
The other one seems to be iffy for me, so I'm just gonna try to load up in BizHawk, and it should work fine in that. I hope. Yeah, that looks a lot more normal. So, just gonna involve a little bit of additional hoops, but that's not a big deal. I think my controls are bound for this. If they aren't, well, I'll worry about that when we actually get into the game.
Yeah. Oh, and real quick, Metro, you said you knew someone who would like these games or like this game or might like it.
Yeah, it's basically an old girlfriend of mine from a while back. She was in chat earlier, but I think she is left.
Okay. Other than some of these old Harvest Moon games, and make sure they're the old ones. The modern ones are not the same developers, and the current developers suck. The original developers have moved on to Story of Seasons, and for Friends of Mineral Town. That is like their top game.
All right.
They're also developers for some of the Senran Kagura games, so...
Oh, interesting. I have one of those.
Something.
Yeah, because is it Marvelous Exceed? I think it's one of those two.
It's Marvelous, and they made their own publishing company called Exceed Games.
Okay, that's what it is.
I've got, was it Neptunia X Senran Kagura and Ninja Wars, and I got this
I believe they worked on that one, yeah.
So I got this for kind of free, actually, at Otakon last year. and there's a story behind that. So they were hosting a Guilty Gear Strive tournament, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
And I decided to enter because why not? So they had like 70 entrants, but only 2 PS4 setups.
Okay.
So, other than, half the people not showing up for their stuff, I was like, we've only got 2 setups. This is going to take forever. So I own the game on Steam. I had my laptop in my hotel room. I basically went to the TO and was like, hey, if you want, I can go buy the DLC or the season pass, so we would have all the characters that were out at the time and bring my laptop in to use as a tournament setup. And he goes, please. So I leave the convention center, run back to my hotel room, grab my laptop, buy the season pass from the hotel room, make sure everything's updated, run back. I had to go through the line to get back in the convention center, which took like 40 minutes. And the guy, at first the guy was like, please, I will like pay you back for the season pass. And I was like, okay, sure. So we run the tournament and I get with the TO, we go up to the game desk people and they're like, well, we can't really just give you cash for buying the TO, but you can pick one of the prizes that they had like up on the counter. I was like, okay, sure. So I looked through them and I see Neptunia Cross Senran Kagura on there. And I was like, is this okay? And they were like, yeah, go for it. So yeah, I got this thing like sealed.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will tell you that one is more tamed than some of the original Senran Kagura games.
If we're going to talk more about this, I'm going to at least get the countdown going if everybody's ready.
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right.
Alrighty.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Harvest Moon 64.
All right. So yeah, I basically just got this like $50 game for like the price of a Guilty Gear Season Pass. It's kind of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go into like the how to play.
I almost had a similar thing happen while I was at MagFest, actually, because one of the tournaments that I went to was Nidhogg. If you're unfamiliar with Nidhogg, it's a indie game on like PS4. You probably have it on Steam because it oftentimes ends up going on sale. But we were having problems getting it set up because parental controls of all things, because we had to grab the download off the store, and oh god, I'm limited by 6 characters for a ranch name. Okay, I have to think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a ranch name, not your actual name.
Well, it looks like there's 2. There's one for your actual name, and then you have to put in a ranch name.
The first one is your actual name. The second one is your ranch name. The text will if you read the text, it will tell you.
Yeah, I was not reading because I was busy telling a story. According to Kurt the Gamer in chat, one of their favorite games. But going back to oh, now I have to enter my dog's name. Fuck, I don't know. Footprint. That's your name. We were having a lot of trouble getting past the parental controls, so it kind of got to the point where I'm like, yo, if you want to just use my Switch, I have Nidhogg 2 on my Switch if you want to just do Nidhogg 2 instead. And he's like, well,
nice.
That ultimately didn't happen because we were able to get the download going. But that was definitely a thing that almost happened. And the tournament itself was fun. Ended up placing second in that. So,
nice.
So I got like $10 out of it.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad.
I am in.
Especially since the tournament, the cost of entering the tournament was my MagFest badge.
Yeah.
So, it was free to enter as long as I was at the con. Towards Moon Mountain and the Vineyard. I'm worried that I'm not gonna be absorbing too much info from this game because I'm just telling other stories while dialogue is happening.
Look, unless you're already a fan of these games, don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell you, if you legitimately want to try to get into one of these games, the original Friends of Mineral Town or the modern Friends of Mineral Town are your best bets.
I would
They have the best tutorial and have the best art.
I would probably start with the one that everybody starts with, which is Stardew Valley, or at least the one that everybody seems to enjoy, because that seems like the best game nowadays if you want to try to get into these kinds of games.
Yeah, of these kinds of games. I just meant like if you wanted to get into this series specifically.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Because it's definitely not like a genre that I usually find myself in going into. So
Yeah, just if you're gonna look into Harvest Moon, make sure it's one of the ones that was made by Marvelous.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not gonna have that good of a game on your hands.
yeah, most of my experience with Harvest Moon is when we had the original Harvest Moon on SNES a few episodes ago, and also I think the very beginning of what's the GameCube one? Is that one Wonderful Life?
There's actually a couple of GameCube ones. There's Magical Melodies, there's A Wonderful Life, and there's, I believe, Animal Parade was also on GameCube.
Yeah, I think it was Wonderful Life that I played.
Yeah, Wonderful Life is one of the big ones on GameCube. Magical Melodies is also a fan favorite. In fact, recently, Marvelous Europe tweeted, what would you like to see be remastered or something like that, or which one would you like to see again or something like that. And it was between Magical Melodies and Animal Parade, because they've already announced they're gonna be remaking A Wonderful Life. And their tweet on Magical Melodies and Animal Parade, it was even of what people wanted to see. So I don't know if they were using it to see which one they're gonna make next, but it looks like if that's the case, they're gonna be making both.
Okay.
Because they remade Friends of Mineral Town, and then another interesting series. Basically, another series Marvelous does, Harvest Moon, but fantasy. In fact, one of the first ones in this particular series was called a fantasy Harvest Moon. It's called Rune Factory.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Rune Factory is a name I hear pop up from time to time.
It is basically just a RPG fantasy version of Harvest Moon. And I have Rune Factory 4 Special Edition and Rune Factory 5. It is really good.
All right, my dog and I, we're going on an adventure together. We're going for a walk. Yeah, I feel like because of the setting in Rune Factory might be an easier game for me personally to get into compared to Harvest Moon. At least on the basis of the setting.
Yeah, Rune Factory is much more adventure RPG, but it still has some aspects from Harvest Moon. But you're gonna be away from your farm and your town a lot more. While in Harvest Moon games, you tend to either, like, if you're serious about the games, you tend to either be on your farm a whole lot or you're in the mines a lot.
I kind of basically just stole my dog and then pissed off. Oh, I can steal a ladybug too! Hell yeah!
Yeah, 64 allowed you to do a lot more than some of the previous games. And then Friends of Mineral Town kind of, like, minimize the things that you could mess with, but also maximizing, like, the details. Like, Friends of Mineral Town is the top rated for both Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons for a reason.
Right.
But 64 is definitely one that wasn't bad. But I believe it's also one of the few that Marvelous could not remake.
Is N64, which tends to be a bit spotty, but
well,
I imagine it's more of a
Mineral Town from the ground up.
Yeah, I mean, is it like some sort of weird licensing thing or something? Or is
We don't know.
Or do they just not feel like remastering or remaking it?
I'm not sure what it is, but but they were smart enough with their contract to be able to remake some of these. Because it definitely, as far as I know, hasn't been long enough to where it would be public domain. I think Marvelous was just real smart with their contract, because being able to make one of the highest, the top-rated Harvest Moon games, for their Story of Season series, it was interesting to see.
Huh.
Oh, I see how this works. Okay.
So I'm unsure like what it is, how they're able to remake them, but it was definitely interesting to find it. And funny enough, the only reason I found
check
out
something.
how Story of Seasons was a thing was because of the YouTuber Peanut Butter Gamer, because he did a video on what happened to Harvest Moon.
Okay, one thing I'm not too big on with this game, although it's a minor complaint, is that you can't use the D-pad for movement. I feel like this is a game, one of those rare N64 games where you could hypothetically hold like the left and the right prong, or the middle and the right prong, depending on which one is more comfortable to you. Because this one seems to work in a fixed 8 directions, so using a D-pad feels like it's not too unreasonable of an ask.
I don't know if you can map the D-pad for this one, but I believe this was one of the games like where you had to use the control stick to actually move, and the D-pad might have been used for something.
So wait, am I supposed to be breaking these rocks? Like, I'm not really sure what exactly I'm trying to do here.
This is one of those games where you can basically do whatever you want to an extent, so.
Stone.
Breaking rocks normally gets you mineral stone. I don't know if that was a thing back here, but it was in some of the GameCube ones. Because you needed mineral stone and wood to upgrade buildings and build stuff.
Bless you.
Thank you. I am noticing it is kind of tough to interact with certain things with the diagonal motion.
There we go.
Okay. It looks like I should be able to equip 2 tools at once, but
Yeah, you would think.
I guess that the A button is used for something else.
Oh,
The A button's used for actually using the tools.
So B is your tool button. However, A, that is whatever belongings or items that you're holding.
Okay.
You can't do 2 tools. The A is just for like what you are holding. And I'm not sure about this one, but in Friends of Mineral Town, you would either just throw the item if you hit A, or if you held like right bumper or R or whatever you want to call it, if you held that and then hit B or A, you would do something else. Most of the time, you would eat the item if it was edible.
Oh, does this game work on a real-time clock? Maybe I'm
I
thinking...
don't think so. I think it's just got its own time.
I assume an in-game clock, because I don't think that was something that was super common in like the N64 era. I imagine.
I believe it's its own in-game clock because night and day cycles will go on its own.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Is this one of the ones where you had a deadline basically before?
No.
Oh.
No, all the Harvest Moon games were pretty much just a relaxing thing. It wasn't meant to be something like that. It was straight up like, this is just something to do. It was something to do in your free time.
Just to work at your own pace.
Yeah, because I know the first game had a 3-year time limit.
Did it?
Yeah, I think the game ended after 3 years.
Oh, well, we'll still probably do whatever you want, but it probably wasn't like, oh, you have this much time to do something or you lose type deal. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Apparently
there is a deadline.
Yeah, 2.25 years, but it's super easy to get the good ending.
Okay. Friends of Mineral Town does not have that. I believe... How many? I believe you can, in-game with Friends of Mineral Town, the original one, you could go 50 years?
Wow.
If not longer in-game, because... So, in the Harvest Moon games, you can... Or Harvest Moon Story Seasons games, if you get your friendship up with someone enough, you can marry them, right? Well, in Friends of Mineral Town, there was a vacation home that your spouse would buy for you or you bought it, one of the two. But after so many years, I believe it's 50 for a specific honeymoon, you would get a special item that you can only get for having that many honeymoons. Or that many anniversaries, I mean.
Huh.
Brain not working.
Looks like I've done my first proper day in Harvest Moon. Mostly just getting rid of rocks and getting rid of grass.
I cannot interact with bed. Okay, that's how. Okay, so this is what they did. So you have to interact with your diary to actually sleep. In Friends of Mineral Town, going forward from there, you just had to interact with your bed to go to sleep. You didn't have to interact with your diary, which is essentially your save slot, by the way.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a common thing in video games where a diary represents your save point.
Yeah.
I feel like these are like kind of half like Toriyama artwork pieces for the character portraits. Like it's not quite Toriyama, but
Yeah, I can definitely see the correlation there.
It may have been
Yeah.
inspired by.
yeah.
Bust out the hammer some more. Oh, actually,
Toriyama-like, you look for.
game told me anything if I just pick up my dog.
Okay, so this wasn't working in the house. If you're in your field, if you'd like to go from the diagonal view to a straight view, hit L or R to turn the camera.
Yeah, you can pan the camera around, which is nice.
Oh, I got the horse. So I could give him a name.
However, it only works on the farm so far. Yeah, it doesn't work in town.
And that would be a,
And
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you play this game long enough, and then like let's say you move on to Friends of Mineral Town or something, you may notice a bunch of reoccurring characters. At the time, it was practically just the same characters in different towns, but canonically, it's supposed to be different characters. Up until the GameCube ones, that's when they started trying to experiment with more characters, and it worked out.
Oh, sweet.
I'll say.
All right.
Yeah. And if you play the remake of Friends of Mineral Town, the Story Seasons Friends of Mineral Town, you will find some of the characters have gotten slight redesigns, and their names changed as well. A lot of them did. Some of them have pretty much the same names, but most of them got their names changed. And 2 characters, brand new characters, were added to the remake as well.
Yeah.
One of them is a hippie girl. And they really did their research for that character. Because it's not necessarily the stereotypical hippie. It is basically like if you were a part of that lifestyle.
Oh.
They did their research. And I don't know about the guy they added because I did not care.
I guess
I believe my sister said it was a very good character though.
I guess I should
Wasn't
start
that the thing-
planting some seeds.
Wasn't that the GameCube one where you would die of old age?
I don't think there was any actual death. I think the game just ended if you could. I do know the GameCube one, specifically A Wonderful Life, you could reach old age. Like your hair would turn gray, you'd get wrinkles, and your kid would be an adult but still using his twin-size bed in your house. I wish I was
normal
making
adult
that up.
thing. Normal adult things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm at my parents' house, but I'm not in a twin-size bed.
Alright, so where does one go for some seeds?
If you go to town, there should be one building that is a seed shop. I believe. I can't remember if her name's Poppery or something like that.
Yeah,
I
because
believe
like
her
a
family
flower.
runs it.
yeah,
It's a flower shop.
I've been spending the last 2 in-game days basically clearing out space on my farm, so I figure it's probably going to be a good time to go get some seeds. Open 9 to 5,
Yeah.
closed Sundays.
Okay, Hollow was
That's
telling me
just
the
awesome
GameCube
too.
game goes until you die of old age.
Huh.
Okay. Which one? I'm pretty sure it's A Wonderful Life, but I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
A
much
Wonderful
about
Life.
magical melodies.
It's a wonderful life until you die.
That's what they should call the remake.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I guess these are weeds that you're just supposed to pick off and
Yeah.
chuck out wherever.
I
Yeah.
will let you know,
Jesus.
empty spaces in your field that don't have anything on them or don't have anything planted in them, the empty spaces will eventually get either more weeds, rocks, or wood there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can use your lumber or the wood you cut as a fence. That typically is what they're used for, that or building. And you can surround your crops so that nothing will grow around them. Because one mechanic of these games, I don't know if it started here or in Friends of Mineral Town, but if there is weeds, wood, or rocks around your crops, like the space next to them, they will grow slower.
Oh,
Hey guys,
did you try? Oh, welcome back, Toon.
Oh, hey.
just wanted to hop in for a quick moment. I'm sorry. For the hell of it, I decided to search up Res Infinite. It's in PC and it's in VR.
Oh, well, there you go. There's your next
Right.
game to play, Toon.
VR, I feel like that would be nauseating.
I feel like it would. Well, depending on how they handle it. Like, I'm definitely not gonna judge that until I actually try it for myself. Also, looks like with that, in regards to that Mega Man hack we were playing earlier, looks like Polk gave it a try and went through all 8 Robot Masters.
Oh my god,
No.
Hulk.
So,
Nice.
props there.
Congrats.
That's folk for you.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I very much enjoyed BCast, but then again, I'd also, I'm a fairly decent Mega Man player if Retro Battle had anything to say about it.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, another thing I just remembered. I believe in these games, whenever you're inside a building, time will stop moving. Or it will stop going forward. So basically, you could stay in a building as long as you want. I think it does that in this game. I know Friends of Mineral Town, your clock would blink, indicating that it is frozen until you leave the building.
I'm
Oh, it's
I'm
not
seeing
ringing.
confirmation in chat that time does freeze inside of buildings, so.
Okay.
I think having some sort of visual indication to show, hey, time is frozen is a good thing to have.
Yeah, there's not a lot of UI in the old game, in like the ones before the Game Boy ones. But Friends of Mineral Town is where they started with the UIs and then just moved on from there.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, when you smash the rocks, does it automatically give you the lumber, or am I missing something here?
No, it automatically gives you.
You
the lumber.
should have a lumber bin somewhere on your farm. I do not know if mineral stone is a part of this game. I want to say that started in the GameCube games. So smashing rocks, you're just clearing them out.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for a while now. I'm gonna try.
You can also take the small pebbles and rocks and just throw them into lakes and rivers. Or normally you can do that in Friends of Mineral Town. I don't know if they put that in here as well. But wood, always just either leave it or cut it if you can.
Alright, the journal next to your bed tells you how much wood you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rose? I assume that's this menu here, an estimate.
Okay, here we go. I successfully planted potatoes.
Yeah,
and
I planted,
another thing to keep in mind. When you are working, keep an eye on your character. And if they start making motions or if they turn blue, stop what you're doing and go to bed.
Okay.
There's basically a health system. If you overwork yourself, you'll end up in the doctors. And
Okay.
the more you do that, the worse it gets.
Gotcha.
Because you will, one, lose a whole day, which can be bad for your crops or animals, because there is a sickness system for your animals if you don't feed them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't buy medicine for your animals within, I think, 3 days, the animal will die.
Oh, great.
Yep, you gotta take care of stuff.
Okay.
All right, so basically,
No,
Rush Like
this
Band probably
isn't
don't
Friends of
work much
Mineral
in the
Town.
rain.
This is Harvest Moon 64.
Seem to be asleep.
Yeah, the guy keeps coming back. It's like nothing today. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I jumped the gun on the seeds that I bought and didn't use a certain tool beforehand, so...
Oh, you didn't hoe the field
Yeah.
beforehand?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So those seeds ended up going to waste. And I don't think I have enough money to buy another one, so I need to figure out how to remedy this problem.
If you go to, you can go to either the mines or you can go up to the mountain and field in like actual like other fields, and you can just forage stuff and then sell that.
Okay.
The box that is next to your actual farm normally is where you put the stuff to sell.
Well,
And when it's empty, normally his name is Zach, if I remember correctly. He will come and yell at you if it's empty. But he is also like the fan favorite character.
well, my dog and I are going on an adventure again. Us together. Me just awkwardly carrying my dog like this. Medicinal herbs apparently sell for a
will
truck
they also
ton.
regenerate, or will I have to like buy more seeds later?
The description of some of the crops will tell you, or if you ask the lady at the shop about a certain crop, she'll tell you if they regrow. But most crops is once you harvest it, that's it. You gotta get more seeds and plant it again.
Okay.
There are some that can continuously grow through the season. So normally you don't gotta worry.
Oh, that's not
I will
nice
tell
too.
you, in the most Harvest Moon games, one of the most expensive crops is strawberries. So if you ever get those, get them and plant them when you should, because they sell for the most.
Gotcha. Okay, so if I put rocks like around like where my vegetables are, though, they'll be.
Yeah, you can use rocks as a fence as well, but I do recommend placing it one space away from your crops.
Okay, so about. I'm not sure if you can see my feet or not, but I guess about here-ish then.
I cannot.
And
I'm sure it's fine.
I can take a screenshot here of the feed really quick.
Oh, another thing I just thought of, because I probably should have mentioned this a moment ago. When you are planting crops, normally it does a 3x3 square when you're planting. So make a 3x3, stand in the middle, use your seeds. Do not plant your sets of seeds right next to each other, because you can't walk through them.
Okay.
You can also leave one of the spaces, like the middle, empty, like you don't gotta till that, because then that crop normally doesn't get watered.
How long does it usually take for these to, like, how many in-game days, I guess I should ask?
Each vegetable grows at a different time. Some have the exact same time, but each one is different.
Okay.
You can ask the lady at the shop, and she should tell you.
Alright. It's nighttime. I guess that means I should set my guy to the bed.
And I'm gonna say, don't worry too much about actually clearing your field, especially in like the first year.
There we go.
Right.
Mail today.
Like, clear out the field as you expand.
Yeah, I was making the power move of clearing out the field early on, which doesn't really do a whole lot for you when you know you don't have any crops.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
Yeah.
And that's its own reward.
Yeah.
And if you want being able to not only clear out the field, but also like dealing with crops like easier and faster, you can go to the mine and get ores and upgrade your tools. Now you have to go in order, of course. But once you upgrade, normally you can hold down the tool button, and then it will either hit more spaces, or it will be stronger and it takes less time to break something like a large rock or a stump.
Oh shit, I left my dog in the mine.
Yeah, unlike the horse. Actually, no, I'm thinking Stardew Valley. Never mind. I was thinking like on Stardew Valley, your horse will automatically just return home. Yeah, that doesn't happen here.
Uh-oh.
I'll be fine.
I'm bringing
Actually,
my
it
dog
might
to the
not, because
festival.
the longer your dog is away from home, the less it might like you. I don't know.
I went to the mine to go find some stuff. I brought my dog with me, and I just didn't bring my dog back when the day was over. So
Nice.
I gotta go.
Also, yeah, assuming you're using a like Xbox controller like me, the right control stick or on your C-pad, left and right is your whistle.
All right. Yeah, it's the right analog stick for me on a PS5 controller.
Yeah. So yeah, use that while the dog is within a certain range of you, and it will just come running. If you have a horse, the same thing will pretty much happen. Do it around people, and they tend to just get an exclamation point above their heads.
Maybe get a little annoyed.
I don't think they get annoyed at it.
All right, note to self: just whistle in Flameblood's ear for like 5 hours. See if he gets annoyed by it.
I didn't say anything about me. I'm an actual person.
These are actual people too.
They're NPCs, and you know it.
You're an NPC.
No, I'm not.
Times are tough.
I'm aware of myself. As far as I know, I am a player character.
You're a player character in this game of life.
And so are you.
Shit. Well, on that note, just about now, yep, we've hit 30 minutes.
Alrighty.
All right.
What day did everyone get to?
Where do I check that? 8, it looks like, for me.
Yeah, in your pause
can't.
menu, you check.
I can't even pause. I'm at some festival.
Alright, well,
Then you're further along than I am, because I was taking my time.
well,
Yeah, I had no clue what I was doing.
we're going to take
Stone.
we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have one final game for the night. And it's my game. You know it's going to be
That
good.
retro art crashed again
yeah.
from closing.
Yep, definitely. We'll see you in a bit.
Right on.
I wanted to bring that game on because I felt like it was going to be more relaxing after all the chaos, but I guess it wasn't too chaotic.
Not too chaotic.
I took my dog
It
on an
was
adventure.
mostly
That's
Metroid's
chaos.
game that was chaotic.
Well, technically the first game was chaotic, but the good kind of.
Well, here's the thing. That wasn't like bad chaotic.
No, I don't.
I'm
think
not saying yours was bad chaotic, but it was definitely it's so far that one's the lowest on my list.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The Mega Man hack was definitely its own style of chaos, and it was great.
It was fun. I mean, I had fun with it, but I've played it before, so
Does Metroid know about the ranking list at the end?
Yeah,
No.
so after we go through all the games, we'll talk about each game in the order we played them for like a final thought sort of thing, if anybody has anything to add. And then we go from top to bottom of the VC list to order them from the game we enjoyed the most to the game we enjoyed the least.
Gotcha.
Some of us do it backwards.
Kind of, yeah, it doesn't really matter which order you do it in, but kind of a neat insight into somebody's taste in games. Anyway,
Okay.
it's time for our last game of the night from me.
This PlayStation
This is
one.
the PS1 game?
This is PS1. Don't extract it just yet, because then you're going to find out what the name of the game is. But this is a game that I've been saving for at least a little while. It's a game that I had to play in the first Speedruns Live Mystery Tournament that I participated in, Mystery Tournament 16, and kind of a neat puzzle game. So it was definitely on my list of games to give out for RBC for a while. This is a Japan-only PS1 game by the name of Tsumu.
Oh, okay.
Sumo.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, let's see where my
At least it's not junk.
And at least it's in the Twitch database, unlike River City Ransom.
That still boggles my mind.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, it's like
They had the
it's like
Japanese.
it's like how Tetris Attack isn't in the Twitch database because Panwa de Pon is.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right, let me. Is my? No, it is not. Let me get my PS5 controller hooked back in. Because that's perfect for playing.
You know, I think my mother still has our original PlayStation somewhere in the house. I wonder if I could hook that up in my room and get an adapter for it. Could play the original Rayman on stream.
There you go.
Yeah.
Apparently so, Glaylove. Apparently so.
Yes, that is in fact a forklift certified mouse.
What the heck? Is that a mouse or a hamster? What is that? Hamtaro, what have they done to you?
Alright, hang on, let me
Definitely looks like his head, honestly.
analog controller.
Yeah, even if this is all Japan only text, it shouldn't be. It's like mostly navigating menus, but in the actual game, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out what exactly you need to do.
What is this character model?
That being said, since we're dealing with a Japanese PS1 game, just a quick reminder, that means your circle button is going to be your confirm button, while your cross button is going to be backing out of the menu, because that's reversed from what we have over here
Gotcha.
as the standard.
You know, I bet if they had the first option as the standard since the beginning, we would probably be playing like Japanese players more often.
See, I have a few Japan only, like I have a few Japanese PlayStation games, like one of the Taiko no Tatsujin games. I have a Japanese copy of on Vita. Some of the ports of Puyo Puyo Tetris that were Japan exclusive I have, so I've kind of gotten used over time to having to switch between cross being the confirm button and circle being the confirm button, so it's something that's kind of grown on me a little bit.
Which one feels more comfortable for you? Because I was saying I bet Americans would actually play better.
Cross is the one that I use more often, so that's the one that feels more natural to me as a button to confirm. I think it's basically just a matter of which one did you use more, cross or circle, as your confirm button.
Fair point.
Makes sense.
Which I mean, we also had a similar thing happen with some games using triangle to back out over here, while some use circle. I think it was like, in the PS3 era, it started becoming circle to back out, and then PS2, PS1 arrows triangle.
Yeah, it's somewhat weird.
Most of the games I had on PS2, it was circle to back out.
Yeah, that's what I remember, was mostly circle.
I had a few, because I was playing Devil May Cry 1 the past few days, and in that game, I think you had to hit triangle to back out of the menu.
Yeah. Maybe like some of the older Resident Evil games as well? I'm not sure.
Even in Kingdom Hearts, because I believe circle was also jump.
Alright,
Right.
well, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Sure, I'm at like some sort of menu after entering my name.
Yeah, you'll want to pick the top menu. So yeah, go ahead and enter a name for yourself. You'll at least have some English characters to work with as well.
Mm-hmm.
And starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tsumu.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what this thing does.
I'm gonna let you mess around with the game a little bit before I start telling you what exactly it is you need to do, because I think with messing around with it enough, you'll probably be able to figure out what your objective is. Right? It's also going to be in part figuring out controls, because this is a puzzle game that also uses tank controls, so getting accustomed to that with the camera perspective might take a little bit.
I was gonna say, can I turn the camera? There we go.
Yes, you can turn the camera with L1 and R1.
Oh. Clear. Nice.
So I think I see what. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. All right. And I see.
So in a way, it's almost like a P-Cross sort of thing.
Yeah. Although get used to the gameplay while you can, because here's the thing. Later on, you're going to get to stages where you have to clear the stage using only a handful of moves. You only have so many moves that you can work with.
That explains the affinity sign.
Yeah. Yeah, that's later on. That's going to be you have this many moves left before you fail the stage. But for like the first world, you have unlimited moves to let yourself get used to the game.
Well, it's nice to do that.
And this was my first game that I played ever in a proper mystery tournament, and it was against Brossentia. It was actually a pretty good race. There was apparently a decent amount of back and forth.
I think it is important to note that even if you beat this game, you're still not going to be forklift certified.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a common joke with this. Is like this is just a video game where you're a hamster with a forklift? Okay. Okay, especially since stage 3 starts dealing with, because in the first 2 stages, the boxes, like the hole for you to put your forklift into, they're always on the front. But starting in stage 3, that's not always going to be the case. They might be on the side, for example.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna do something like that.
Clear. Okay. I kind of like this. This is neat.
Yeah,
It is neat.
This was a really neat game when I played it. Like, I definitely struggled at points, mostly because I was fighting the controls, and fighting the controls is something you don't want to do in a game where you have limited moves, and there's no undo button. Oh yeah, this stage that I'm on, stage 4, starts showing you the importance of backing up.
2 also does that as well, like once.
Well, like you'll see what I mean when you get to stage 4. This should solve this puzzle.
Thing is, I can't think about doing forklift stuff without thinking about that Klaus's first day on the job.
There's also
See, I'm actually, honestly, this is making me think about work, because I'm in grocery, so I deal with power jacks.
This is a game that falls under kind of one of the mystery tournament memes, I guess you could say, which is that everything is Sokoban. And if you're unfamiliar with Sokoban, oh boy, have I got a series to tell you about?
I'm familiar with Dokapon.
No, it still weirds me out that Dokapon's getting fucking remade, dude.
Wait,
which one?
Which?
The one that we got over here in the state, or the Wii one. The Wii one. Dokapon Kingdom.
Kingdom?
Dokapon Kingdom is getting...
Oh, really?
Is getting ported onto the Switch. Coming in spring with online play. I have apparently agreed to streaming a full story mode with a group of friends, so we'll see if that happens.
I blame John and Emil. Specifically them, not Tim. Just John and Emil.
Like, since we were kind of briefly mentioning Retro Battle earlier, it's the kind of game I could see myself just sending to Big John, like, hey, you think this might be a good game for Retro Battle? Because the stages are short enough that I think it could work within a 20-minute scope. At least right now they are.
Oh yeah.
Probably
Nah,
up to a
I
certain
would
point it
enjoy
works
seeing
fine.
this in a retro battle.
It's also definitely like the kind of game that not a lot of people probably have played, so... Because the problem with a lot of puzzle games in tournaments is they're kind of reliant on the players being blind to them. Like, if somebody's already familiar with the game, and the other person is not familiar with them, then kind of makes that match a foregone conclusion if one person just already knows the solutions.
Well, I'm on
Yeah.
stage 4.
I am.
Okay, yeah, I see what you were talking about. Backing up
Oh
being important.
my.
Yeah. How many stages you have to go through before you start getting to the stages? Because we're on like 0, 1, 0, 2, etc. I think when you get to the 1 stages is when that's another thing I gotta start dealing with. Okay.
Oh, you can literally just stack them on top of each other. Okay.
I
I
forgot.
didn't think the game would let me do that.
Yeah, I forgot you could.
Alright, I figured it out.
I forgot you could do that. Actually, I took them one at a time. Oops. Oh well.
Alright, so I'm hitting what, stage
Okay.
5 or 05?
So,
Is that Steven's sausage roll that you're describing there? Because I think that's what they compared it to in the match I had to play this game. Because that might be a game I'll have to try later. Okay. 0809. Oh god. Alright. We're gonna be a little bit busy here.
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting.
ooh.
That's how that stage works. Okay.
Okay, there's gotta be a way to...
And driving a forklift always seems so easy.
This game
I can't.
shows you exactly how hard it is. I'm starting to deal with the stages that are just like way longer.
I was about to say, you can't.
I can't drop that off there. I'm gonna do a little bit more looking before I do anything too crazy with that. Uh-oh. Let's take
I
this
have
up.
ideas I'm clearing it, but whew, taking me a lot of moves.
Oh, okay. I see what the game
Alright,
wants
I
me to
figured it
do.
out.
I don't know what the game wants me to do for 5 here.
I figured it out. It's, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird. Oh my. Okay.
Drop you off so you'll patch up that spot down on the bottom floor. And then once I carry these two to the end, we'll be home free.
Oh. Ha ha ha. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
That was cute. I like that solution. I figured it out pretty quick, too.
Now I see what it wanted me to do.
Yeah, no, stage 6 has a very cute solution to it.
Yep.
So if you feel like you're getting the hang of it, oh god.
Ooh. Oh god, we have
I-
teleports?
Yep, there's teleporters. If you do feel like you are getting the hang of it, if you pause and go to the third menu option, that'll take you back to the menu. And if you select the second option, you go into the proper stages where you have limited moves. So like I'm in 1-1 now, which I have to solve in 30 moves or less.
I think
Fortunately,
I'm just going to enjoy the unlimited moves while I can.
yeah. Fortunately, however, it's not time limit based, so, and rotating also doesn't use up a move, so you definitely have plenty of time to just experiment with things.
What stage starts the limited moves?
1-1.
Okay.
Okay. Drop few off there. And they usually give you enough moves. Like, I had 5 moves left, and I wasn't playing optimally at the end of 1-1, for example.
Because they give you enough moves unless you are a complete doofus, like me.
I mean,
I was going to use a harsher word, but...
I mean, I was definitely a complete doofus as well when I was going through...
I'm sorry, what level are you on?
When I was first playing the game, I mean.
Okay.
Not like here when I'm already familiar with how the game plays and all that. But like when I was first playing the game in a blind race.
Alright, I'll give you that then.
I forget what exactly the goal was. I want to say it was doing all the World 0 stages and then all the World 1 and all the World 2 stages. And it took me about an hour to do all that.
I gotta say, it's doing a good job of training, considering I can't understand. I
Yeah.
can't read the words.
Yeah. Oh, this is a stage where things get a little more complicated because 1-3, you have 200 moves. So...
I'm saying our case when it comes to the training, it's pretty much just common sense. For right now.
Yeah.
Okay, this.
And since I touched on it a little bit earlier, one thing I do think this game could benefit from is an undo button. Maybe there is one, I'm just unaware of it, but I think with something like this, an undo button would be very nice to have.
I am confused.
I was confused in that stage as well for a little bit. Once you figure out what to do with that block that you were just carrying, it's not too bad.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and you are graded on how many moves you had left at the end of a stage.
That actually wasn't bad. Like, once I figured it out, I was like, oh, that's what you do. Tsumu.
So I have 150 moves for this. Where's the blue? Guess we'll go for this. I feel like I am not doing this correctly. I'm gonna go and do a reset.
Okay, guess I actually am going to start the proper game.
Fun.
Okay,
What is it, like 10 stages per area, I guess?
I think it's actually 5 per each area.
Well, I'm on 0-10, so...
Yeah, well, for when you start getting into, like, the first one.
Okay.
I mean... I don't remember off memory, but I think I'll at least get past 1-5 by the 30-minute mark. Okay, there's one dropped off. Now the question is, what do I need to do to get this other one? With 80 moves to go. Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. I know what I should actually probably be doing.
Right.
Will that launch me? Or am I... Oh, I'm an idiot.
Alright, got
There we go.
0-10 down.
Wasted a lot of moves trying to figure something out when it was a lot simpler than I was making it out to be.
Back. Oh, so that first option was the tutorial.
Yes. The second option are the proper stages. Okay. Back up.
Oh, 30 moves, okay.
There we go. 1-4's done. Yeah, it's 5 per, so I'm on 1-5 now.
Well, I spam clicked, or not spam clicked, but spammed the button and ended up back in the tutorial.
You can leave the tutorial. If you pause and pick the bottom option, that'll take you back to the main menu.
Alrighty.
I want to redo that one. I can do better.
You want to get a higher ranking?
Yeah, now that I know what I need to do.
I really can't be wasting this many moves. But here we are, wasting this many moves.
Oh, whoops.
Grab both of these at once, and now with 36 moves to go... Oh. That's how we're playing it, huh? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna take a reset. I do have an idea, though, that might end up working out well. Yeah, even if I've done a lot of these before, yeah, that's way better. I don't remember the solutions for a lot of these, so I'm like, I guess you could say half blind. Like, I've done these before, but I just don't remember how I did them.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Dang, I had 7 moves left on that one. Wow. Cute little fish, though. B rank.
There we go. 26 moves left on the board. Hey, rank, I'll take it.
Oh, this is cute.
Okay, no, so there is a 1-6. Just that they show you them in batches of 5 stages, so a little confusing.
Hmm.
I am not looking forward to figuring out what the hell I have to do with this stage, though.
Okay. Start again.
Oh, let's actually set you down there. Just give me a little bit of freedom.
Okay,
Freedom of forklift.
I'm a dummy.
If we do this... Yeah, that'll let me put that there. Now... I just need to deal with these other 2.
Whoa.
Oop.
200 moves, okay.
The difference between 1-2 and 1-3 is huge, in my opinion.
Yeah, considerable.
In terms of the number of moves, it's not a super hard puzzle in spite of the number of moves. But it is definitely a solution that will take you a lot of moves to do, so... Okay, 1-7.
Especially since you gotta turn around first.
Time to make a horse. Okay, where is...
Okay. I can do. I just realized how to make this go faster.
This is... Ugh. I need to do this slightly differently then. So let's place you into place here. Now let's place you into place. Okay. Now, to grab these two... Actually, no, I should put these in one at a time.
Okay, so you can only carry 2 at a time.
Yeah. Can't carry any more than that.
Well, shucks.
Which I guess, in a way, is what this stage is teaching, but that is also taught kind of in the stage you're in currently. Okay. What do we got next? Okay, yeah, I think this stage that I'm on right now, I think this stage was the goal, which was 1-8. I think. I don't honestly remember. Yeah, really? The pallet type that can be grabbed from any site? Well, then you wouldn't have a puzzle on you. Duh.
There are some pallets where you can only get the prongs in on one side.
Yeah, like the ones we're dealing with here.
Or the plastic pallets that I get at work that tend to have the dumbest items on them.
Are you forklift certified?
We don't have forklifts. We have manual jacks and hand jacks. Or manual jacks and power jacks. Ugh, brain not working tonight.
I feel like I don't have enough moves to like do this puzzle. Either that or I'm just not optimizing well enough.
Yeah, because I think the main thing about that is putting one on top.
Remember that you can carry 2 at a time.
Yeah, carrying two.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That.
Yeah, because you can't make 3 trips, but it is possible to make 2 trips.
I guess I cleared enough to get. How come it's letting me go to level 2 already? I haven't finished level 1.
And you can just do them in whatever order you want. Well, actually, that second page is 1-6 through 110, so it's a little bit weird. Okay.
So.
What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I just wasted a lot of moves. Possibly too many moves. Oh my god. Definitely if I do that. I might have also still ruined myself. Reset.
There we go. 51 moves left.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a good point in chat. A lot of puzzle games do that where you just have to beat X amount of puzzles. So if there's one that you just really aren't working well with, you can just skip it.
Okay, so this there means that I'm at. That's
I only need to do 4 to get to area 2. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. I have to do this. But something about this just doesn't feel right. Maybe this will work out.
Wow, I did that backwards. Yeah. Work.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Fine.
I think I had the solution too, but I messed one thing up. Oh, no, I definitely didn't if that's what I'm doing. Okay, I think I was onto something though. I just placed pieces in the wrong spot. Oh, nope. Make sure my forklift's facing the right way. Okay. Grab this piece out just to give myself some leeway. gonna be the best place to stick it? Right there should be good. Then we grab these. Drop those into place. Grab this one. There we go.
Well, 1-5 wasn't so bad.
I've actually got to spin this around.
And realistically, this is a horrible way to stack your pallets, I must say.
Yeah.
I might still be able to salvage this.
Like, if your job involves stacking pallets, you might as well have some fun with it.
I'm gonna tell you this: if you got limited room, you just want it stacked too high for safety, and you want all of this anywhere that you can actually get the jack prongs into. You want them all facing the same way.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset. I might need a backup to make this work. Okay, I'm making this work. How do I make this work? I'm gonna stick you there for now. So I can go grab these two jerks. As we grab you, drop you there, pick up both of you at the same time, and now we start to figure things out from here. Or attempt to. There we go. What do we got here? What do we got? How do we work with it? Like that, okay. Oh, nope. I turn around here. Yep, okay. So now we just need to turn things around. This is a very convoluted way to do this, but whatever. Turn that. And then drop this last piece off. Boom.
A C rank, that's not too bad.
Alright. What do we got next?
Let's at least see what this looks like.
Oh, this is not a lot of space to work with at all, this puzzle.
Heck. Thought I had the right idea, and then...
There's definitely a lot of I'm a genius, oh no energy that goes into this game.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, that doesn't work. Gonna try to reset. Puzzle 110, make sure the horse has an actual ass. It's not inaccurate.
Important safety tips.
Safety tips for your horse? Make sure it has an ass. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, because at that point, that's not a horse.
But believe me, you don't want to clean up the stables if it doesn't.
I'll take your word for that. Oh, except now, yeah, I can't move my forklift around. Shit. Well, this is a fine mess I've made. This... Oh, we actually went over time a little bit. Because I was too focused on this puzzle. But, yeah, we have passed 30 minutes. So, that is the end of this game.
Alright.
And that is the end of all of our games for tonight. So,
Yeah, that was a ton.
yeah.
Alrighty.
So, now to start talking about the post-game thoughts on each of the games. So, does anybody have anything more to add to Rez, our first game of the night?
Well, I'm definitely saving that in my retro library.
That was so awesome.
Yeah.
Same here. I think
Give me
I'll be-
enough time, I could make some sort of synth with that.
Yeah, Rez was definitely the... To me, of these 5 games, Rez was like the standout game. Like the, what is this? Going from, what is this game to, wow, this game is awesome.
For me,
yeah.
it's my top game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Rez
that
just
should
blew
be
me
obvious
away.
enough.
Yeah. Rez, we didn't really go into it with expectations, but we're blown away by it anyway.
Just
yeah.
because of the sounds of Rez, I could spend a whole day just playing that.
Yeah.
I
Second
think
game.
that it,
Oh, go
I
on.
think that's one I will definitely try to finish on stream at some point if I
Yeah.
can remember to do so.
And that's always something I'm glad for Retro Buck Club doing, is helping people discover new games that they may not realize that they love and then just fall in love with them.
Yeah.
Our second game of the night, Rockman 4, Burst Chaser Cross Air Sliding for NES. A Mega Man 4 ROM hack. I did enjoy it.
It is a ROM hack.
Definitely not like entry level if you're not super versatile in Mega Man, but if you are, definitely a pretty good ROM hack. One that I would recommend if you're familiar with them, with Mega Man games going into it.
It's well
am
put
not.
together, but it's just hard.
Update from Polk, Wily 2 has been cleared by them, so
Oh,
they've
wow.
they've been having a good time with it.
Oh yeah.
I find it funny because I'm currently attempting to speedrun Metroid Dread and Fusion in my own time, not for any leaderboards, just because I want to do it for fun.
Mhm.
And I can't do crap in Mega Man, so...
Well, Dread and Mega Man are completely different beasts, and this is coming from someone that like speedruns both Mega Man and Metroid. Like it's
Right, but with
whole
how
different mindset.
fluid Dread is, you can't tell me that it, like, the move, like, my reaction time ain't gonna be too different.
Oh no, the reactions ain't gonna be too different. It's more the knowledge of the stage layouts and how the movement in both games are kind of different.
Yeah.
Okay. Our third game of the night, River City Ransom for NES.
It's an alright beat 'em up for
Probably-
its time.
I mean, probably the best Kunio game that we got localized over here, of the handful that we got over here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty fun.
because we got other games here like Super Dodgeball, Crushing the Boys, but this is probably the most notable one of those.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And apparently isn't selectable on Twitch's games.
Yeah, I know, that's so weird. Somebody who's more familiar with the list, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can also play River City Ransom on the Switch Online service.
I think
I believe so. I
feel like
believe it's
yeah.
on the. I
feel-
believe it's on there somewhere.
I feel like I might have played it for a little bit with Tune on that, but
I'm about
'cause-
to check like right now.
I know
But-
Double Dragon's on there.
I think
Yeah.
it was Super Dodgeball that was on there, but
Which-
maybe I'm wrong. Hang on.
could be both as well. Which that's something that we didn't really touch on too much about River City Ransom is, yeah, it's a game you could play 2-player if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get the fun 2-player experience. Our fourth game of the night, Harvest Moon 64.
Honestly, I should have made that one my backup, and my backup should have been the one I chose.
I mean, if you like those kinds of games, it's fine for that. It's not the kind of game I usually play, so not really in my personal wheelhouse, but
Yeah, same
It's a
here.
pretty chill game.
I just wanted, I just wanted something that wasn't like total chaos this time around.
which is fair. We definitely have plenty of that around here. But definitely the kind of game that if I wanted to play it, I probably would want to play it for more than half an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for next time.
That might be something to revisit like later on, maybe on my own time if I just want to casually play. Oh yes, River City Ransom is on Nintendo Switch Online,
There you go.
Yeah.
along with Super Dodgeball.
Okay. And I think there's also just like a Kunio collection that you can get on the Switch, like individually. I think I've got the Japanese version of it, but of course it's all in Japanese since I have the Japanese version. But I think it got localized here. Anyway,
Might have.
our last game for the night was Tsumu for PS1, a Japan-only forklift puzzle game.
Honestly, I don't know if it's because it's almost 1 a.m. here, but I feel like it almost put me to sleep, if I'm being honest.
I think I can say with absolute confidence that it is the best hamster forklift certified puzzle game on the PlayStation.
It's probably one of the only ones.
Yeah. Maybe there's like a sequel in Japan or something. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, please, no.
Honestly, it's a challenging puzzle game, but it's a good example of its. I think it's a good example of simple mechanics but devious gameplay.
Look, I will give it that, but there are so many more, just much better puzzle games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed it. I might come back and revisit it at some point. I'm just not sure when.
Yeah. I guess I would imagine that some of the later puzzles get pretty tough because I don't think we really got to like any especially difficult puzzles. Maybe some that like stumped you for a little bit, but nothing where it was like a big wall. But
the most. Go ahead.
We were still also pretty early in the game, is all I was gonna say.
I think one of the most surprising things about it is how often, whether you're backing in or going in straight, makes such a big difference on some of these puzzles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which they do a alright job of teaching you that in the tutorial stages, how sometimes you have to enter from the front, sometimes you have to be backing up into the area, and it can make a huge difference on whether or not you can finish the puzzle.
Yeah.
See, it just made me think of our manual jacks at work. That and videos of people on forklifts just failing at their job.
Klaus.
Mainly the video of that one guy in the beer warehouse that destroyed the entire warehouse.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Oh no.
He literally just stopped. The pallet on his forklift tumbled, hit a shelf, and it all came crashing down. Everything.
Oof.
Ooh.
Alright, it's time to talk about ranking. So, starting with Flameblood, how would you rank these 5 games?
So, alright. I'm gonna put Rez at the very top. And then next, I'm gonna put Harvest Moon 64. Then River City Ransom. Then I'm gonna put, what was it? Tsumu is how it's pronounced, something like that? Tsumu, thank you. And then Rockman 4 Burst Chaser at the very bottom.
Sumo is Mahjong.
Yeah.
MetroidMaster.
I'm tired. I can't read.
How do you rank these, MetroidMaster?
All right, so for me, just to like drop my bias out of there, I'm gonna put Rez on my top. That was very fun, especially as a person who's like a musician who really loves music. I was like headbanging the whole way through. Sadly, y'all couldn't see, except if you were looking at my own stream. So that would definitely be my top. Second place, I'm gonna have to put BCAS because I do like me some Mega Man, but it's also my own game, so I'm sorry the bias is there.
Yeah, do not worry about having a bias.
No shame.
That is common. I mean, everybody brings in a game, so it makes sense that the game you have bias for is the game that you bring.
Most of my rankings tend to be my bias.
I think people still give me flack for Castilian, but I love Castilian, so I don't care.
All right,
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna put Tsumu up for third, actually, because that was a nifty puzzle game that I probably will revisit. Fourth, I'm gonna put River City Ransom. It felt a little clunky to me at first, and I would probably want to put a little more time to it. Maybe I would put it up on Switch. I don't know if I would like come back to it on stream, maybe, but maybe if I like get a friend that wants to do like NSO online and do 2-player, I might be down for that. And then at the bottom, I'm gonna put Harvest Moon because it's not exactly my type of like a farming simulator. Just doesn't seem to interest me.
It's not everyone's cup of tea. I just play everything under the sun. So
yeah, for me, it's like if I'm picking a game that I would chill with, like it's probably like Minecraft. would be more like what I would like sit down and chill, just turn my brain off.
Yeah,
and do whatever.
I'm constantly swapping between like Minecraft and games like Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
All right. For my rankings, I'm going to start by saying we didn't really have a bad game this week, so all these games are good in their own right, in my opinion. With that said, I'm going to put Harvest Moon at the bottom for me. Good game, not my genre of choice. I generally prefer a lot of action in my games, so Harvest Moon is kind of the opposite of what falls into my wheelhouse. But it is still enjoyable. One of these days I have talked about I do want to try and get into at least one of these games, probably Stardew Valley, but I have too much of a backlog to worry about that right now.
Stardew Valley or Rune Factory is going to be your best bet. Specifically 5, because that one for a 3D one on the Switch is fantastic.
Yeah. Fourth place I'm going to give to River City Ransom. I come back to this game from time to time. One of these days I'll sit down and finish it proper. But it is kind of a dated beat 'em up, but still a good one. I would say if that's a weird way to put it, I realize. Particularly with like what was commented on earlier, stuff like the items that you buy from shops. You don't see what they do until after you buy them. So being able to have that foreknowledge in advance would be nice. But in general, it's also just outclassed by the rest of the games here. Rockman 4 Burst Chaser Cross Air Sliding is going to be number 3 for me, speaking of which. I play a lot of Mega Man, so this is absolutely in my wheelhouse. Mega Man ROM hacks can be hit or miss, and this is one that I think was pretty good if you go in with the expectations of how difficult it's going to be. Number 2 for me is Tsumu. I am definitely a big fan of puzzle games, so Tsumu is right up there in my alley place, and it was first time I played it for Mystery Tournament, had a fun time playing with it, even if it made me feel dumb with some of the puzzles. Definitely something that I wish we saw get localized over here in the States, but at least it'll be preserved on the internet for generations to enjoy years and years later. And my number 1 game is going to be Rez. Game series I've heard about on a number of occasions. I absolutely love the style of it. Definitely pretty difficult as well. Like, I think all of us had at least one point during the 30 minutes where we started to struggle.
Oh yeah.
So it's so you're definitely in for the long haul for this one, but you're in for a real good time.
Honestly, with Rez, I'm surprised I got ahead of everyone so fast.
Right.
Part of that is because game overs are pretty punishing. Like, if you take a game over, you're back to the start of the stage, and stages can go on for like 7 to 10 mines. So if you
there was someone who was right on my tail, though. There was someone who got to the second boss right after me. Was that
it might have been
Veritasu?
I think it was Veritasu, because I didn't get to the boss until near the end of the 30 minutes. So, or maybe it was Toon. I don't know, but or maybe MetroidMaster. It could have been.
I don't think Toon got past the first boss.
I don't think I made it to the second boss quite yet. I was still in I made it to stage 2, but that was about where I was.
I know Veritasu eventually got there.
Point of the matter is, Rez is a good game. Go play Rez. Veritasu, your list.
All right, starting with number 3.
Number 3, huh?
Sumo.
I forgot Veritarasu's the weird one that ranks them like this.
Yeah. That is a darn fun puzzle game. That I never would have thought about making a forklift puzzle game like that, but that, again, like I said, it's simple mechanics, and it's all laid out very well in the first tutorial area, but by golly, does it start getting difficult.
Hey, give people enough weed, they'll come up with something for a video game.
As was pointed out in the chat, may need to take a look at the game Steven's Sausage Roll, because apparently that's a similar concept.
I know that game!
I'm going to put at number 5, Rockman Burst Chaser cross air sliding. It looks like a very well made ROM hack. It's just too fast for me.
Glad I'm not the only one.
I can't. My Rockman experience has to be slightly more sedate. For
Understandable.
lack of a better term. But it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun, just way too hard for me. Number 2, I'm gonna put River City Ransom. It's the criticisms of its age definitely do hold up, and yeah, I really wish that you didn't basically need to have a guide to know what you wanted to buy to improve what stats. And it is it's been a while since I actually played it, and it's a little rougher starting out than I remembered. But I do know that I know that it gets more fun and more fluid when you gain as your levels go up, because by the time you get to the end, you are just a whirlwind of destruction, and it becomes very, very fun at that point. But it could be a bit of a, you got to work your way up there, and it's grinding, and that's not always fun. But
Yeah, it would be neat to like have a in-game like password that you could earn where you could just play through the whole game at max stats.
there is a password that you can do that with.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a password that you can find on like the internet, but I mean like a password that you earn in the game.
Oh,
If I were to sit down and play it long enough, I wouldn't mind a grind.
Yeah, besides
Especially since I already play grindy games, 2,000 hours in Warframe.
yeah, I mean, besides obviously doing the grind to eventually get all your stats maxed out and getting the password like that.
yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, River City Ransom, it's a good time. It's a good time. Number 1 is going to be Rez. Oh my gosh, I mean, we started off the night on a high note.
As soon as Rez hit, I knew
Yeah,
that was going to be at the top of everyone's list.
Yeah, it's like how were you gonna top Rez after playing it? Not with Junction, that's for sure.
The only thing I can think of that could top Rez in a way is Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, and that's one we've actually had on here before.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I haven't picked it yet.
Yeah, Rez. Oh man, I'm glad I finally played it. That is so much fun, and yeah, I might wind up playing through that game on stream or something, because that's good time.
If I get a chance, I might do that.
I may look up Rez Infinite, maybe do a stream playthrough of that in the future.
Ooh, actually,
Probably
yeah, I
worth
need to
it.
take a look at that.
Wonder how much Res Infinite. Oh wait, you said Res Infinite is on PC as well, or is it just PlayStation?
Per tune, apparently Res Infinite is on PC. Let me look here.
Okay.
And VR.
Res Infinite is $25 with digital deluxe
Not
DLC
bad.
for $5.
That's
It's on Steam.
Huh? And number 4 is Harvest Moon 64. I mean, it's a good game. It's not one that I'm always in the mood to play, but if you want something that's kind of laid back and sedate, yeah, Harvest Moon's a good time. It seems like most of my Harvest Moon experience has been with the first game, and this one seems more forgiving and a little bit less.
This one is a lot more forgiving. Friends of Mineral Town is even more forgiving, but it does give you a better challenge.
Yeah.
I may try Friends of Mineral Town at some point. Give that a shot. I know I really like Stardew Valley. I like the type of game. It's just I don't always, not always in the mood for it. But it's still a good game. No, not a bad one in the batch.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and link in the Retro Book Club
It's
room.
definitely not for everyone. For especially Okami, I recommend Rune Factory to the highest extent.
Yeah. I went ahead and linked in the Retro Book Club room, by the way, and I'll go ahead and link in the Twitch chat the Steam page for Res Infinite if you want to grab it there. Anyway, that is a wrap for this week. So, what do people have going on their streams, starting with Flameblood?
So now that I'm not sick and not incredibly, I mean, I'm still busy with work, but not incredibly busy with work. This coming Monday, I will be continuing my Metroid Prime streams finally. don't remember where I left off, so this is gonna be real fun to come back to.
Oh.
And I've decided after Metroid Prime is done, I am actually gonna play through the Gunvolt series, including the two side games.
Nice.
That sounds like a good time.
I need to fix a link here really quick.
I mean, the developers of Mega Man Zero
There we
right
go.
there, so.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you also need help with Metroid Prime, I'm right here. I'd be happy to help out.
I'm 100% in that game. I'll be good, but feel free to tag along.
Hype.
Heck, if you want a COCOM, I would gladly have a COCOM.
Absolutely. Hit me up.
Alrighty, I will let you know. I'm sending you friend request now.
We make fast friends here on Retro Book Club.
Any
Oh, yeah.
any Metroid fan is a friend of mine, so long as you're not the
I mean-
small toxic side of the
I mean,
community.
it's not like Metroid's in his username or anything. No. Anyway,
Metroid was almost in my username.
anyway, what does not MetroidMaster have going on their MetroidMaster? What do you have going on?
All right. So I've got a couple marathons coming up. So I've got Buckeye Speed Bash coming up in March, and I got 3 runs in there. I'll be running Metroid Fusion. It'll be a race against Metal Gun Solid. I have Metroid Zero Mission, and I have Windjammers. So I will be practicing the 3 of those probably up until March, and then I got into another marathon called Speed Romizer. So I submitted 4 games for that: Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, Mega Man 9, and also Windjammers. Except I will not be running any of those if I get in. I will be running someone else's submission. So whatever I get off the lottery of that, if I make it in, will also be what I'm practicing for the 3 months that I'll have until that marathon. So I think that's mainly going to be my focus. Probably also either maybe Fire Emblem Engage or Persona 3 Portable.
Is that like a Secret Santa exchange of speed games in a way?
Something like that. It's basically all the accepted runs get put into a raffle, and each runner is given a run from that raffle. You have about 3 months to learn the run, and then you perform your run in the marathon.
Interesting. That's a neat idea. Veritasu, what do you have going on?
Well, we're gonna finish up River City Girls 2 probably next stream. And then after that, I'm probably going to try to continue one of the RPG series that I've got going. So it'll probably be either E6, Dragon Quest 6, Final Fantasy 4, or something. One of those, most likely.
Okay. Toon's not here, but you can follow him at twitch.tv/ToonOnRadio. He does a lot of, I think he's probably done some Splatoon-related streams, I would imagine, as of late.
A lot of them have been Splatoon. I don't know if he's done any recently. I know we took a big break after, I'm pretty sure we burned ourselves out of 3.
Yeah, fair enough. I know you two were going pretty hard on 3.
Oh, yeah.
For me, hopefully with all the travel done, all like tourney stuff done for the moment, and just kind of with a bit of a breather, I might actually be able to get back to Yakuza Kiwami 2 and start making headway in that again. So hopefully that'll be tomorrow. As I touched on earlier today, there might also be plans to do Dokapon Kingdom Story Mode with some friends when that comes out in the spring on Switch. And that is going to be its own brand of chaos just because of how Dokapon Kingdom is, so look forward to that. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. Hope you had fun your first time here at MetroidMaster.
It was a blast. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It's great having you here.
looking forward to having you back here again some other time. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna send you all over to Green Power Star. She appears to be doing a Super Mario Bros. 3 mix, it looks like, based on the thumbnail here.
Ooh.
Which is, that's a ROM hack we've had on here before, and a pretty good Mario 3 ROM hack, in my opinion.
I still need to try that one.
I think I remember Green Power.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Elsewhere.
I need to try the 3 mix.
Hey, have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you all later.
Take care.
Later.